think this guy uses drama?
492 right now. Yeah.
Exactly. We're less than a month in the fucking election.
He's got more because the thing about him is he's actually known in the community. He attends a lot of events and stuff like that, so he's got a following.
Let's go.
He used to work with Yiannopoulos and people like that.
Words are cheap, man. Words are cheap.
He's got a large
Voting for it doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, it does.
Look at what you're doing. Look at what you're doing. You're doing your little drama live stream bullshit. It's stirring shit up.
Yeah, it's worth it, bro. It's way better than that trend of the stabilizer. Well, the stabilizer is good, but it becomes a pain in the ass if you turn it the wrong way, the camera bounces, or you gotta rotate. This, take the last one. And then come Life's Maverick.
Everyone vote for Trump.
Oh, it's a tripod too, look.
Divide us. We're not listening.
Life's Maverick.
Life's Maverick. You will not divide us.
Yeah, it gives you a horseshoe mount. Yeah, you can put a mic, you can put a light.
That's my problem. You will not divide us. You will not divide us.
Which one is that, bro?
Jumpy Gorilla Pod Grip Type Pro. It's $100 though. It's fucking worth it.
I ain't gonna remember that shit.
Yeah. I'll text it to you.
Yeah, text that shit.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Blessings.
Yeah, I know. This is like top. It's like super edgy content. That's the thing, man. This is edgy content. At the end of the day, it's all just edgy content. Sure, he might reflect his own views, but a lot of it's just edgy content to troll and have a fun time. Like, not a fun time at everybody's expense, but
like that one dude was cool as fuck with the hat. His name's Chicken.
Oh yeah, Chicken Andy. He's sarcastic. Yeah. He was like my Second Amendment. Yeah.
We were going at it, bro.
He's a character, bro. He's really a character. He's a good kid.
He's cool as shit, though.
Yeah, he's a good kid. He streams with me and all that, bro. He's solid.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I mean, I don't even know Mondo, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I fuck with Mondo.
Oh yeah. He's part of the community. He is. So is he. He's new. This is Little Bat.
Little Bat.
Yeah.
What's your page, bro?
Question. I see you out here. Do you like upload stuff?
Not yet.
Not
I'm
yet?
working on a project, like a 360 journalism project.
Gotcha. Do you have Instagram?
I do, yeah.
Cool. Here, look.
Oh, yeah.
Can I follow you?
Yeah, I'll follow you.
All right.
Yeah, I was undercover on the opposing side, so I got footage from both
Yeah.
sides.
Nice. Yeah, they've tried like I've filmed both parties. I have no shame, but just
Let's wait till this. Okay, the stream comes back now.
and I just look a certain way, and they'll be like, "You're fucking wrong, dude." Yeah, and I tell them, "Dude, this is history. This is documenting literally history." Yeah. If they ever tell
That
you
is
something,
true.
dude, I'm just documenting history.
Unfortunately.
There you go. What was your name? Mondo. Pleasure to meet you.
It is absolutely right. Exactly. Fuck around and
Wait
find
for
out.
some more people to come in here.
Hooroo! You're going in circles.
You're raised by shitty human beings. I was raised by
Okay. Nice, bro. I support.
Yeah, he's from Alaska, dog.
I'm just hanging out.
Damn. Wait, what'd you say?
fuck Alaska. Alaska's
Oh,
not a real state.
Oh shit! Yo, Baked! He said fuck Alaska. Alaska's not a real state. Oh shit!
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech!
What's your source? What's your source?
Shout my music expand.
Yo, what's the guy's source that Alaska's not a state? What? Hey, that's my line.
Hey,
What's your
what's
source?
your source?
What's your source?
What's your source that Alaska's not a real state?
Who's the Alaskan bush people? Have you seen that show?
Yeah, the crackheads?
Yeah, the crackheads live in the bush. Fucking bird, snow, all the motherfucking.
They got some weird names,
I
bro.
know, fucking where the fuck they.
I know.
Okay, I'm gonna have a kid today, and I'm gonna name my kid
Democrats don't
Snow.
want freedom, they want
Free shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there you go.
Ibisi's right there. Under the tent.
Yo! Let's go see him. Let's go say what's up.
I'll go behind you though.
Why are you scared of him?
Because he was all about self-preservation.
Pleasure meeting you. I gotta go. It was a pleasure talking.
Okay.
Thank you so much for interacting.
What's up, EBZ? How you doing, bro?
Pretty good, man. Enjoy yourself.
Why you leaving? Why you leaving us, bro? Why you leaving? I'm just asking, why you leaving? Why you leaving?
What are you yelling for?
Hey,
Take a camera away from
why
my
you
face.
fucking leaving,
What are
bro?
you yelling for?
Why you leaving?
I'm leaving because I don't want to do this. Take a camera away from
No,
my
relax,
face.
bro.
That's why I'm leaving, you piece of
Why,
shit.
bro? I was gonna talk to you. What the fuck? You're sensitive as fuck, dude. What the fuck?
Is this what you...
Oh,
You ain't gonna do shit, bro. You ain't gonna fucking do shit to my camera, bro. For what?
Take your
For
camera
what?
out of my face.
For what?
That's why I'm leaving.
For what?
That's
Bro,
why
I was gonna say
Get the fuck away from me. That's why I was leaving.
somebody. There you go. Getting into it.
Let's go back. Get him back. Get him back. Get him back.
See if I can find another feed of that.
That's why I was leaving. That's why I was leaving. Black Diva.
You walk away, son. Walk away.
See why I was leaving?
What's happening here, man? Nobody else is filming this shit.
That's why I was leaving. That's why I was leaving.
What's up, bro?
Hey, stop fucking with him. Stop fucking
You don't
with
know
him.
him, bro. You don't know me either, bro. Stop. Get
Stop
off me,
fucking
bro.
with We're gonna
Bro,
make a fight. You're causing
you don't know
trouble.
me, bro.
Please stop. Please
All right,
stop.
you don't fucking know me.
Please stop with the violence, bro.
Stop. You don't fucking know
He's
me, bro.
leaving. He's walking
Leave
away.
me alone, bro.
Don't follow
Get
him.
out my
Stop
face.
following him.
Bro, get out
Stop
my
following
face.
him.
Get the fuck out my
Please.
face.
Please stop following
Get the
him.
fuck out my
Please
face,
stop
bro.
following him. Please stop
Get the
following
fuck out my face. Bro, nobody did shit to you. Bro, I can't just say hello. I can't just say hello.
There you go again. Keep your camera
Yeah,
away from my
I
face.
can't just say hello.
Keep your camera away from my fucking face.
You're the one who pulled
Bro.
I didn't ask you. I pulled
You
up on
pulled over
you.
me when I was with Aaron, sweet Aaron, yeah. Yeah, Baked Alaska, dude. Remember?
Bro, literally can't just say hello, bro. I can't just say what's up, bro. You fucking sensitive. Catch me on Hollywood, bitch. Catch me on Hollywood. You fucking faggot. Catch me in Hollywood. In Hollywood. In Hollywood.
Right here. You want to go right
Bro,
here?
you started shit over nothing, bro. You started shit over nothing. Nah.
Keep your camera away from me, bro.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, what are you guys fighting?
Bro, fuck you, bro. I can't say what's up to this guy, bro. Nah, fuck that. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. You fucking roach.
He doesn't like me.
Fuck that guy,
He
bro.
doesn't like me.
I can't say what's up to him, bro. He starts fucking trying to hit me and shit. Yo, I swear to God, bro. I swear to fucking God, dog. I swear to fucking God, bro. I fucking swear. This is next level drama, dog. Is this real drama? Fuck that guy, dog.
I mean, we all saw him hit you. So.
Do whatever you want, bro.
Call the cops right now.
I'm not calling, bro. Do your thing. Call if you want, bro. Fucking bitch, bro. Yo, this fucking faggot fucked my stick up, dude.
Right, so fucking call the cops and
I
have them
can't
arrested.
breathe.
I don't call cops, bro.
Well, it doesn't matter. Just call.
I don't call cops, bro. Hey, you do your own thing, bro. I'm not calling no cops. I'm not no bitch, bro. I ain't calling no cops. I swear to fucking God, dog. I swear to fucking God.
EBZ saw me and he started steaming.
Bro, this guy's Antifa, dog.
No, he's not Antifa. I promise you. He's my friend, bro. I vouch for
hanging
him.
out with a bunch of Antifa.
He's not Antifa, bro. I promise. He live streams, bro. He live streams shit.
Why is
And
he
he gets.
anti-Trump?
I'm a
He's
leader.
trolling, dude. He's not anti-Trump, bro.
Bro, he came up to me and he started asking
Bro,
me
this is
fucking
my
name.
friend, bro. I know what I'm saying. He's not fucking Antifa. I vouch
I
for
don't think you
him.
know, bro.
Look,
Bro, you don't know me and you don't know
I
him.
think you're being duped. If
Bro,
you really think
stop.
this guy's-
Bro, you're being duped through your mentality.
support
He's a good
homophobia?
kid,
You
bro.
support homophobia?
Do I support homophobia? Why are you talking? Bro, faggot has nothing to do with homophobia.
reason.
Faggot started off with a pile of sticks.
Bro, I didn't talk to this fool. I didn't even know him. He just came up to me and started fucking.
Bro,
being
he's
like,
trolling, bro.
homophobic.
He's getting a
He
reaction.
wasn't on camera.
Oh my God, dude.
Bro,
Bro, what do you want? What's your question, bro? What do you want to interrogate
I'm
about
asking
me?
you why you're his friend.
Because he's a fucking solid kid. He's
So we
not
got- this is
Antifa.
Baked Alaska.
He's trolling. I'm not Antifa,
And
bro.
we
Fuck you,
also
bro. I ain't
have
no Antifa.
Adam Costello.
Nah, he's not, bro.
Yeah, you are.
That's my
Why are
homie.
you
He's not
protecting him,
Antifa.
dog? Why are you protecting him?
Because he's a fucking friend
Eugene,
of mine.
Oregon.
Because he's a fucking friend of mine, bro. You're sensitive, dog. You're fucking
Trump
sensitive.
supporters don't go around calling people faggot for no reason.
Bro, it's a word. It's a word. Free speech, homie. Free speech. Okay, you don't, but who gives a fuck?
We don't do that.
Okay, y'all don't. Y'all don't. No,
call people
you don't
faggot
speak for everybody, bro.
We don't call
You don't
people
speak for
faggot,
everybody,
motherfucker.
bro.
You
understand what you're
Yes,
saying, stupid? You
bro.
support Trump?
You support
Trump?
I support who
So
the fuck I want.
We didn't
I
support
support who I
homophobia,
want.
stupid.
Whoever the fuck
If
you
you
want.
support Trump, we don't
Do
support
whatever you
homophobia.
want.
understand what you're
Do
saying?
what you want,
So you're a
princess. Do
fucking
what you want.
suspect, homie.
Do what you
You're a
want.
fucking suspect,
Do what you
homie.
want.
You're a
Do
fucking
what you
suspect,
want, bro.
homie.
Do what you
You're a
want.
fucking suspect,
Do what you
homie.
want, bro.
Cuban?
Do what you
Cuban,
want.
don't embarrass your
Do what
fucking
you
homies,
want, bro.
dog. Are you Cuban?
Do what you
Don't
want.
embarrass
Do
your
what you
country,
want.
dog.
Do what you want. Do what you want, bro. Do what you want. 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 Because I got fucking smacked and I got mad. Who gives a fuck? Bro, I don't care what y'all say. Bro, he fucking smacked me. I got pissed.
For what? You said he smacked you for saying what's up to him.
Bro, the guy had no problem with me. I just came what's up to him and say what's up. I never came with no issues. Yes. He said, get the fucking camera on my face. Smacked it. Bro, ask the guys over there. Come here, bro. Look, you want to get tired? No, come here, bro. Come here. Come here. Bro, they saw the whole thing. They're the ones that saw it. Brother, come here real quick. When I came up to... Listen, when I came up to him, did I say anything to that guy other than, yo, EBZ, what's up?
She was standing there. I didn't even see it, but I saw him hit you. So I was
He fucking punched me, bro. That's why I got
Let's
pissed.
call the cops and have him arrested. We're all fucking witnesses.
That's what I'm saying. I got pissed because I got pissed. I'm not gonna call the cops, bro.
Shut up, Ben.
You can't complain. You're not going to
I'm not complaining, bro. It's just they're trying to press me over stupid shit.
Fought over nothing, so it doesn't make sense.
That's the point. I didn't do nothing.
But it sounds like you're agitating.
Because I got fucking smacked and my shit got fucked up. Of course I'm agitated.
Okay, what's going on here now?
All right, what's happening here? Oh, is this a cop?
Get up!
Where's this rabbit? Where's this rabbit?
What about a fucking nigger?
Can't have fighting in here.
They're fighting. That's how it started today, and now there's a human being dead, not longer in this world because of a fight. Yeah.
You alright, bro? What happened?
The guy with the bunny.
Bro, I didn't make... Bro, look, I'm sorry, bro.
I gave him a good knee. The white guy. The white what happened?
Hey, bro, look, I'm sorry for everything that happened, bro. Look, I'm sorry for everything that happened, bro, but I can't go my man. Yo, the way he fucking just smacked my shit and fucking smacked me.
Dude, you fucking know.
He went square with you and he said the N-word.
You better not say the N-word.
Oh, sounds like I fucked up.
I'm on camera on 5 different sources. I never said the N-word.
You said you could say it. You said you could say it.
The women throws hands.
But you said you could say it. You said you could say it.
I said we put all the cameras out and fuck him up.
You can't say it. You can't say nigga. Listen.
I said, yeah, you're excused.
EBZ's gone. EBZ's gone.
Fuck that guy, dude.
He's hitting an Uber.
I told you. You always say
I told you there's a lot of drama. You saw that shit that went down with me? I told you, dude. It's drama. Look, my shit's all fucked up, dude. It's all drama, bro.
That guy's serious.
Well, some people are serious. The thing is with him, I guess people got mad because like the first thing that he said was like, dude, who gives a fuck? It's free speech, you know? And I guess people just... This guy, nah. He just came out to support, I guess, you know?
So go ahead. Hey, say the N-word. Look at how scared he is. Say the N-word.
When did this do away from
Use your freedom of speech, bro. Use your freedom of speech, bro.
And trust me, bro, look, I know I came off the wrong way, bro, but it's not my intention. I know, but I got heated. He saw everything, bro. I literally got heated because I came up to the guy and said, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? And then he's like, yo, I'm getting out of here. I was like, yo, EBZ, why you mad, bro? And that shit happened and shit. Yes, bro, that guy knows me because we're streamers in the same community. That's what I'm trying to explain, bro. No,
You don't have to believe me.
No, but
I
the thing
know
is,
you
he's
don't have
just
to believe
trolling.
me. I know you have to believe me. Maybe you know him better than me, but I'm telling you, a Trump supporter would not try to make Trump people look like they say the word faggot.
I feel you. I said it because I got pissed, but look, it's New York. I'm from New York. That's how we talk. That's our terminology. It has nothing to do with home. It's just literally our verbal expression in New York, New Jersey. I got tired as fuck. No, I'm talking about me, why I spoke the way I
When
did.
you say it, it makes
I
sense.
got pissed.
in the context when you're out
Of
here
course,
talking.
I get it. When you're talking about homophobic
I know
shit,
you might
that's
not,
different.
you might not believe it, but I was walking out there alone. Okay? I was walking back to my car. This was 2 weeks ago. This guy didn't have his camera. He came from his car. He was shaking. He's like, hey, do you support Trump? I'm like, yeah.
No. This is actually his first time. This is the second time out here, I think.
Exactly.
I feel second time.
The first time was that day.
Yeah.
He came, he's like, do you support Trump? I'm like, yeah. He's like, are you against faggots? I'm like, no, bro, I support gay people. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, are you a faggot? I'm like, no, dog, what are you talking about? And then there's people behind me, and I turn around, and I see him walk past, like, and I'm like, you're a fucking bigot. And he goes, you're a fucking faggot. And then later...
I can't speak for other people, bro. I just know that he's a friend of mine, bro, and I know that, like, I can't see that in him. Sure, I can see the trolling, but he hasn't been here in weeks. He only came here one time, and that was with another group.
I will apologize. Man to man.
Bro, I know you're leftist.
Wait, did you
I'm
say
not
that?
Honest. Yeah, I did call him a faggot. But it was on stream.
But I don't
Apologize
support
because it
Trump.
was. Dude, I have a MAGA hat in my backpack.
You don't support Trump? If you supported Trump, you wouldn't try to make Trump supporters look like they say the word faggot, bro.
Dude, I'm making
you
people
try to
look
bait
bad
you
too.
try to bait me to say it when I'm a
Everyone
complete.
can go against me because I'm alone. I'm alone on this world.
Okay.
I don't care about
Can I talk to
anything.
your streamers?
But
your listeners?
Trump said the F word. Is that okay?
The F word is not a slur. It's not a slur.
That's subjective.
It's not It's not a slur towards anybody. Let me talk to your people, okay? Okay. Trump supporters are not homophobic. Okay. Donald Trump is the first president to enter office while supporting gay marriage. It's about the republic. It's about capitalism. It's about freedom. It's not about what identity.
Hey,
you
I'll
are.
tell you that lots of Trump supporters don't support LGBT.
Can we work
lots
on
of
this shit
them.
after? But we can debate it on the Trump side. And you can't debate it on the left. It's lockstep.
But you just said Trump supporters are. You don't know what you're talking about.
Tap dancing for black people? Is that what you're trying to say? No. What a load of rubbish. Nobody's sick of black people. What are you talking about?
For everybody.
No, listen. Hip hop.
I seen you. I remember the first time I seen you.
So don't sit down and sit down. No, it's music.
You got arrested.
Mainstream.
Oh, Chad, look at this shit, dude. I got in a half a fight. Here, hold this real quick. Hold this selfie stick.
Boot checking.
Chad, look, he fucked that shit up, dude.
We're not at 420.
This shit's $100, dog. He just fucking my shit up. Bro, I came up to say to that guy what's up because he's a streamer in our community, and then he was leaving. Nah, the fucking black dude. And then he was leaving.
This one over there.
No, bro, the guy that fucking just walked off that way earlier.
Yeah.
Like, I just came to say, well, hey, bro, what's up? Like, you know, he came out here. He's like, get the fuck away from me. I was like, bro, what are you doing? And then he comes, smacks my camera. And then I'm like, bro, what the fuck? He was get the camera on my face.
What's
and
up,
he just
brother?
fucking whines me.
How you doing,
and then,
Red
he
Ken?
smacks me and shit. And then I get pissed. I go to fight him. And everybody's like
fist.
breaking me up and shit. And then everything just fucking exploded. I'm good, bro. That motherfucker hits like a bitch, bro.
Oh, you guys look at my pin.
You got that on stream, right? Bro, I came to
This
say
is
what's up.
Baked
I literally said
Alaska
I was gonna come up and say what's up, dude.
on
No wonder
Facebook.
you motherfuckers sit behind
And we have Adam Costello
I don't know.
happening.
I literally just fucking
I'm trying to find
I was
feed
like,
for you
bro,
guys
I
from
don't know what the fuck he came here for. I just came up to say what's up to him, bro, but he fucking just got sensitive, dude.
Boop, boop, boopity boop.
Fuck it, dude. Content's content.
Will you hold this for a sec?
from this shooting that happened at Denver today. Earlier on, there was apparently a protest and some more counter protest, and they got into an argument just like they got into here. So when I finish the stream, guys, you could actually go back the very beginning of the stream, the first 5-10 minutes or so. This guys really got into it. They got into it, and there was not a lot of footage because the camera actually fell to the floor, but you could still hear the commotion going. A person was shot and killed, shot to the head by a protester. By I don't know if it was BLM or Antifa or what was he, but he shot somebody.
And the guys we were talking about, he said he's getting what? Remember that guy who got knocked the fuck out on Antifa guys stick pushing? Yeah. Show me the video clip where you're like, Stepping it up in the ring. Hey, will you hold that in the How you doing? Sorry, let me give you a hug too. Good to see you, man. Has a shirt in the back, tattoos. He's like, he's talking about this girl's battery and I tried putting, no, I tried.
My man.
Here, let's go for it, right?
Hey, I want to talk to you later. Off my hold on.
Off the stream.
I've had the.
We just need one more.
Right? There we go, dog.
We need to get a hairy ball. You can be my left.
I wonder what happened here.
I got one.
For a minute.
Well, let's see what's happening with the Adam Costello in Portland.
Oh, does he got the real
If
guy?
that feed comes back on, I'm pretty sure it's gonna come back on.
None of these guys have.
They've been going on and off for about an hour now.
What's that?
Actually, no. The
These
pistol right
guys.
there is real. That pistol right there is real.
Wow, these guys look like they are ready to rumble.
That's what I'm saying. He just walked up with one too. He has a silencer. Why do you need a silencer in a fucking city?
Oh, come on, dude.
Well,
If I get shot, I know I'm screwed.
Maybe so you don't disturb nobody else's hearing while shooting. Or so you don't have to wear ear protections.
That's my fault.
Thank you, Red King. Wait for some more people to get in the chat.
They're all different patches. They're all DSH agents. They're gonna have different patches.
So while some more people get in the chat,
Where's Vortec? I miss those fools. Those fools shot me in the fucking face. Where are those fools at?
I'm just gonna
I think they went back to the border.
leave you guys in here with a full screen and take care of some other stuff that I have to take care of around the house. Hopefully some more people get back in here and we could have a nice chat tonight, drink a beer and talk some preparedness.
Have an awful night. See you never. Fuck yourself. All of the above. Go to hell. Your mom should have swallowed. All fed. Yeah.
this real quick?
We forgot ours today.
Here we go. Let's get it. Woo! Oh, can't see. Holy shit.
That's right. You okay? You okay? I got water.
Yeah, I got you.
This one, I don't know what kind.
It has kind of a Cajun flavor to it.
This one used to obscure vision, so like we have no idea where they are, how many there are. We don't know. We don't know if they're coming back. Looks like they're like some protesters making their way back to the ice facility. In my last live stream, and I just posted here,
Hello YouTube, what's up everybody? Been waiting for a couple minutes for a few people to get in here. Share the stream so we get some more people in here. Cheers. You already know it's Saturday night, so we gotta have a Corona. And we are in Portland. Woo, this is yes, Portland. What's up, Armageddon Prepper? What's up, Red King? What's up, Jack Lowe? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a good weekend. We have Bake Alaska here. This guy's been beefing all night, dude.
Ice Poseidon CX, his viewers
all
and
night
shit.
this guy's been
when
beefing.
Ice Poseidon was a viewer, people that want to be a streamer kind of came to him because he had viewers and he would make us streamers.
Right.
So and that's how I became a streamer. I was literally just homeless as shit.
I
streaming
hope I'm
my
not
life
echoing,
every fucking day
guys.
in Hollywood so I could get the fuck off the
Okay,
streets.
so this movement, what's happening right now is America is under attack. Okay. The
No,
nation,
we understand
the
that.
nation is under attack. We are like it's critical. It's existential. So right now we need like a real movement. So trolling, we gotta kind of put that aside and not try to
Yes,
disrupt
trolling.
the message.
But that's never been
Trolls
me.
are real, guys.
When they,
I mean,
when they say
I
the
got
N-word,
barely.
You're not seeing
when they
everything.
say the N-word for no reason and they say the faggot for no reason.
Yeah, but that's
that
never been
shit
my
makes
viewers
us
on that.
look bad and it gives the left ammunition to attack us like we're bigots and we're not. Okay.
Yeah,
so
understood.
we need to stay on message. The message is defend America. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. But I've never had dude. I've had people. Okay, when I followed Black Lives Matter the other day, right? I was streaming it. People kept donating a whole bunch of N-word donations to get me fucked up. Literally, all I did.
That's the Ice Poseidon people.
Exactly. All I did was shut my fucking donations off and said, dog, I'm not flying with that.
Asian Andy shit.
Thank you. Exactly.
Here, okay.
But I've never played that. Of course.
This movement, like, in order
This
to keep
stream
having
is
that free
actually
speech, protect
Baked
America.
Alaska,
course.
and they're
Of course.
out in Beverly
When
Hills.
we mix it, it creates this division. Like, it's like
Yeah, I've never had that issue today. I've never had that issue anytime. It's just when this all happened.
I don't ever want you. I don't ever want to be on film
And
again.
this
Told
is
the
Adam
viewers for
Costello
years and
in
having
front
some
of
guy
the
come up and tell me
ICE
I'm being trolled multiple
Center
times.
in
I don't know
Portland.
what's up with that? That's not cool. That's not solidarity. That's not strength. Like,
But
don't
this
go
guy's
around
been
and
biffing
ever fucking
all
tell me
night,
ever that I'm being
guys.
trolled,
All
brainwashed,
night.
manipulated, nothing.
I'm not saying you're brainwashed.
You've already
I
done
was just
it.
saying Corinne was trolling you that day.
And yes,
But
trolls
she is-
are
why is she
real.
saying that kind of shit, bro? Like, she's making-
Corinne?
Which I don't care, but
Huh? No, I don't
Still,
have Oh
a
shit,
real
I actually
guy.
do have glasses. Thank you, brother. I
I
appreciate
can't
you,
believe
man.
that such a small channel like
I
me.
don't understand your intentions.
I'm
to
nobody
My
out
intentions
here,
are genuine.
really. You
I just
know,
talk
How
to
do you
people.
genuinely
Um,
tell some person
barely
that
70
you're being trolled?
subs.
Because I know Corinne. She was
And
using you and manipulating.
You're not
I'm
listening.
getting trolled,
only time.
guys.
I'm gonna fucking start telling other people, like, I'm not into you. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
You
right
can
now.
feel how you want.
You're not listening.
When multiple people are telling her this, you have to think about it. Like, wait a minute, there's a lot of people telling me this.
Thank you.
Maybe I should put it into consideration.
Thank you.
Never on camera.
Like, I'm
say
telling
being
you that
trolled
he's,
again.
I'm
You did it
sure other
twice.
people did.
See,
Feel how you
you
want,
wanna
Lisa.
agree? You wanna agree?
Because
Hold
I-
on, you
Did
wanna agree?
anybody
I told
hear
you
about
you
the
were trolled
shooting
because
today
you
in
were being
Denver,
manipulated
guys?
by Corinne.
I'm looking for some video feed,
The way she was talking to you.
You're an idiot.
She was trying to.
and
She
I can
was,
find
exactly.
the video of the actual shooting
Okay, Lisa, so I'm sorry.
was
okay?
taken
I'm
down
sorry.
right away,
No,
like within minutes.
Because, Lisa, I know. Okay, look, can I
There
just
was
get
a
a chance when you're
protest
getting mad? I
in,
know Corinne more than a lot of
Denver.
you guys. I know how she is. She goes to these things to
And
get reactions.
counter
When everybody started-
protesters,
when
they
I went
went
to
at
Black
it.
Lives Matter, just give me a
Somebody
second, please. Just
pulled
give me a
out
second.
mace.
When I went to Black Lives
Other
Matter,
guy
she
pulled
turned
out a
everybody
gun,
against me,
shot
right?
him in the
Then
head.
she came over here.
Straight
everybody
headshot.
hated you.
One
Okay,
shot,
you want me
one
to
kill,
apologize for you
guys.
saying that you were getting trolled?
Whatsoever. That doesn't mean shit.
Okay,
Two
fine. Then I
suspects
think we're done.
are in custody right now.
Okay, so I won't tell you anything again.
Yeah, please. You shouldn't have
No
been the first
problem.
place.
I want to keep this feed, but we'll definitely show you. I'm looking. Well,
Even
I
if she's
got
trolling, if she
kinda like,
supports America, why
news
would she come and
feed.
make people who are patriots look
news video
like they're
from Denver
bigots?
that
Corinne? Bro,
I'll
isn't she
probably
the
play in a
same
little
person that
while.
fucking burned the flag here?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, the person that's here to get reactions out of everybody. That's on her side.
Because I wasn't giving a reaction. Yeah, and because I wasn't giving her a reaction, you got pissed. Because you're a fucking
No, I
agitator.
didn't.
Dude, I've got you fucking red.
I'm not an agitator,
Your logic
dude.
makes no fucking
I'm not an
sense.
agitator.
Your logic does not make
Feel
any
however you
sense.
want, Lisa.
You're pissed
Feel
because
however
I
you want.
wasn't
I'm not
having a
pissed.
reaction.
I'm just saying, if you support America, if you support Trump, just like your allegiance has to be with goodness right now, because we're fighting a war of good versus
Yeah,
evil.
understood.
Is that on
100%.
YouTube, Jack?
You won't talk to me
Understood.
If you're gonna troll,
you say you don't want to speak to me, so I'm
okay, let
skipping
me
you.
say it like this.
Speak to, look, you can speak to people that have spoken to me, people around here, bro. I've never had an issue.
Trolling can come both ways. Trolling can make the left look bad, and trolling can make the right look bad. If you come to a protest of like Trump supporters and start saying the N-word or start saying the faggot and make it seem like you support that.
Thank you,
Trolling
Jack.
that makes Trump
I
supporters
will
look
be
bad.
playing that in a little
why
while.
I said that, and I apologize. I told you because I got heated in the state of the moment, and again, I'm from New York, New Jersey, so like we have this different slang. It's
We
different
do.
terminology. So
We
when
do.
I
We
got
call-
smacked
we
and
call
all that shit
everybody a
happened,
nigga.
my shit got fucked
That's
up.
true.
Yeah, I was fucking tight, dude. I was about to fucking fight this guy because of some
That's
stupid
true.
shit.
New Yorkers, we call everybody a
No,
nigga.
I know, dude. I'm not with Corinne.
And you know,
I'm not
I
with
actually
Corinne,
got
bro.
into trouble one
I've
time
never
in Las
supported Corinne, bro.
Vegas
Why you think I'm always fucking
when I
going
was
after
living
getting
down
the fuck
there.
out of here?
And I called a friend of mine a nigga, and he was like, "Yo, what's up with that?" You know, and we got into a little bit of an argument. He just doesn't
Holy
understand the
shit.
concrete jungle culture.
Okay, Lisa, thank you. Go ahead, man. My name's Mondo.
Lisa's I'm actually back because I don't really know you.
It's all good, bro. No worries. I'll listen to you. What do you want to say?
One thing, but Corinne, she started the fight that happened.
I know. I know she started that fight, dude. She started the fight the day of the flag burning. No, the thing is, we shoot together because it's part of a community. Like, people came here because now everybody knows every Saturday people come here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, I've been coming here for 3 weeks.
Now you start talking to me when I walk away, bro. I'm telling
I was
you,
talking to him. Lisa, I'm talking to him. We were having a conversation. No, we were talking to him.
You didn't just say Lisa. I've been
No,
coming here for 3 years.
no. I said we've been coming here. We meet up here as streamers.
That's fine. I don't know why. Maybe someone else yelled me.
So just with you saying that you stream with Corinne, I don't know if you guys.
No, I don't stream with Corinne. I don't know.
I just found
the thing
it,
is,
Jack.
Corinne is
I
okay.
will be playing
Imagine
it.
like people who are also supporters here that come, right? You're not gonna have the same views as them or whatnot.
Yeah.
Corinne, I know how she is. It's all good, man. Have a good night.
I know everyone's been like, dude, that first.
Fuck it, dude. I'm an agitator now.
I was right. No, I was right. in front
There
of it.
was
I didn't
Corinne.
have my mom on.
I'm not.
No, I'm not saying
Yeah, no, I know.
Are you an agitator? Welcome to the club.
Apparently, I'm an agitator.
they just like to start shit.
I know, dude.
Because it benefits it, whether it's negative or positive. It benefits your life.
Have a good night, brother. Stay safe. Yeah, see, like everything that went down, I stepped away from all that shit. Like all that stuff, I'm not with it, dude.
Yeah, they got a fight going on. They made a.
Hey, Trey, let me ask you a question. Out of every single time you've ever met me, have I ever been an agitator? What was your experience?
I was talking to some dude over there, and I was like, thinking.
I'm telling you, dude.
That girl just tried to flip it on you.
Oh, I know. She tried fucking just gaslighting me.
Yeah, she was gaslighting.
Yeah, but it's not gonna work, dude. I'm gonna come back every fucking Saturday.
When people pull that, so I wasn't questioning her, but
Yeah.
she did that, like,
Yeah.
trying to like get people to turn on you.
No offense, dude, but that's what happens. When women say one thing, then all the dudes get fucking riled up and it's like, what'd she say? Hey, what are you doing? It's like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, that's scary, man.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck at the end of the day, dude. They're the ones that look fucking retarded.
No Sim September.
Yeah, now we need a new one from October.
OnlyFans October.
OnlyFans October.
That's what it is. I think
Subscribe to my OnlyFans, boys.
At Chicken Andy.
Yeah, at Chicken Andy. Bro, that was fucking retarded, bro. Now they're saying that I'm not a supporter, that I'm an agitator. I was like, bro, you make no sense.
Now you see why.
Have a good night, brother.
You see why I sit on the fence? Because they'll just go left and right on you at any time. They don't. No one likes cameras. No one likes questions. They only like fingers.
Mondo's awesome. He shit in the devil's driveway and lived. I did live. I'm still alive, baby. I'm still, no matter what. I'm still here. Look at that. Bam. I got a fucked up selfie stick now, dog. That's for sure. There goes $100. Yeah, bro. You fucking did that shit.
Well, no. Now it's actually kind of nice because it just automatically bends up
I
for
don't
you
like
and
it.
shit.
I don't like it, dude. It's pointless.
Second one. Like your.
Yeah, dude. These shits are expensive, bro. They're literally $100,
Well,
bro.
you get mine. Like mine's $25.
Nah, I don't like them. Oh, well, boys. Hey, brother, I hope you have a good night, man. I'm sorry for everything that went down between all that shit. All the stuff in your face and the fucking just constant shit.
No, it's just that I'm trying to tell, not him, 'cause I know he's never gonna change. It's the audience that he's feeding. I'm like, hey, you know, but like I'm sure they like the drama as well. So it's like,
Yeah,
That's why
it's
we
what
watch
people
Kim
get off to.
Kardashians and
Yeah.
Jersey Shore.
I mean, well, did I? I mean, I think I made sense of what.
Yeah,
what I
you
said,
held your ground.
Yeah.
you know, but
I agree.
I don't think he did. I mean, that's when I realized, oh wait, this guy doesn't really have an opinion. He's just stirring shit up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just streaming life, man.
I mean, I do too, but I have like
I think the thing is
all
that
want
our
a little
view.
drama here and there, so it's cool. You know?
The thing about us, I think maybe it's because like we have views, but when we're on stream, it's kind of like people don't take the view serious. You know what I mean? So it's hard sometimes. It's hard to like have a view and be legit when people don't really take you serious. Clearly, like I just got not fucking taken serious. All right, boys.
The thing just took over. I mean, I held the leash because like I saw that thing get dragged like 2 feet. I didn't want to. I was saying something from the beginning. I'm like, yo, don't hurt Bunny, man. It's funny. And then asked for the Bunny's leash, but then that would have.
This is actually happening now in Eugene, Oregon.
They're not here to clean up after you. They're not here to serve 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 you. They're not here to please you. They're not here to please you. They're not here to comfort you. They're not here to comfort you. But one thing is true. One thing is true. Fuck with my community. They won't be able to find you. Fuck with my community. They won't be able to find you. Black people. We have dreams too. We have dreams too. We have dreams too.
All black. The hat right there.
This one? Yeah, he's another streamer.
Or no, the one right with our back.
The gentleman here, he's apparently like a journalist, but he was trying to like, he was trying to say that I said that slavery was great. He kept like saying that I said, I was like, dude, I never fucking said that. I feel like he's a little bit of like, not like an instigator.
Armageddon Prepper says, why are these idiots out at night? They just like drama, guys.
Yeah, you keep the footage. That's your personal rights.
They just like the drama.
Make whatever you want out of that. Get some good content out there. You know, get yourself some views.
Process journalism. One day I'll have the balls to
Little by little, it's all a process. When you hit that lane, hit me up. I'll get.
They like the drama. They like the agitation. They like the.
When I'm in
you know, they like the trolling. They like all of that stuff.
When I'm living out of my tent, she's gonna be streaming out here. Except I'm gonna live in a tent right here during the protest. I know, for real. Except if the cops fucking kick my ass out. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. Oh man.
You don't believe that I was talking about the subject that you were talking about.
I'm gonna take a seat, dog. I'm tired. Damn. Come on, bro. What a fucking night, bro.
This guy already had like 3 fights tonight alone, guys.
Damn, I've been watching you guys for a minute. Actually, you know what's funny, bro? Guys on the street, I started watching all this because of you. With Aaron Parker.
Yeah.
That's how I got into this.
It was a crazy fucking pivot of life, dude.
Yeah, so I started watching you. It took me a while to find you though, because I couldn't find your name like a year ago or something like that.
It was about a year, yeah. That I worked for Aaron. Yeah, actually around November of last year in Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think the last stream that I watched with you guys, when you guys were going to like the DMV or some shit. That was like the last day.
So, ICE is coming back out.
He had to go get his paperwork.
They have gone inside the building. They're back out.
I don't remember.
Let's go here for a while and
Looks like they're bringing an ambulance out.
Remember this flag. Remember this flag. Infinite blessings, ladies and gentlemen. Blessings. Blessings.
So they cannot just protect the ambulance being pulled away.
Blessings.
okay, so they only came back out to
Oh no, my phone's about to die.
Why do you have to be
Alright, go fast.
100% of the time?
Go fast.
We are so over it. Just stay in there.
Fuck.
Just fucking stay in there. Yeah, you two the one who's looking anxious right now. Get the fuck in there. Bye-bye. Close your
so we just came out for the ambulance, escort the ambulance out.
Go
Got it.
Finish your job and go fuck yourself. Any order you choose. Immediately. Today. Today. Hurry up. Get on it. Fuck yourself and quit your job.
What are you gonna be for Halloween?
At least they have a job.
Probably not. Probably not.
Fuck yourself and your own talk. BDSF style. Spike the face on it first. Turn up your booty hole. I want it to hurt.
What the fuck, dude? What the?
You heard that, though.
What the fuck?
Black Lives Matter, baby. Gas me harder, Daddy.
So while we look over here, let's look at this way. Hold on, I gotta fix it for you guys.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, baby.
So we could get the full screen, you know what I mean?
Go back to Washington. Go back.
Seeing a new strategy for the Bullhorn tonight, guys. It's a brand new strategy.
I'm honestly surprised.
There we go.
Seattle, take notes.
So,
Seattle, take notes. This is what we're doing.
this was earlier
Are they gonna do it?
in
This is the new meta.
Denver, Colorado. This is the video I was showing, I was talking to you guys about. Some happened, somebody got shot. This is the best video that's out there of this thing, I think, because I've been looking. And everybody,
I'm an EMT. Can I look at it?
that's the guy laying dead on the floor. One shot to the head, went in right through the cheek. Splatter all his brains.
Is it live? Back up, please. Yeah. Back up, please.
So it looks like all we're gonna have left after this is gonna be Hoop Troop. And let's see, apparently another angle. This guy was really agitated and saying, you know, fuck this, fuck that. Okay, there's only 6 seconds. I saw a little bit more of that video. I couldn't get it now, but oh, okay. So the ICE, Adam Costello at the ICE Center is still happening. Let's see this one. Not this one. Shows are still live, but it's just not a commercial. Black Zebra is on. But they're showing just the same streams I am. Book Troop, Adam Costello, and Black Zebra is showing off this talent show, I think it is.
Hey, where are those cars?
And another one called Logan Curbs, but that's also from Eugene, so it's basically the same protest as this one I'm feeding right now. Let's see Adam Costello walking around right now.
What's up, bro? I just saw a right van go down that way. So I'm just gonna go check.
So guys, if you like the content, smash that thumbs up or the thumbs down if you don't like it. You know, it's up to you. Whatever tickles your pickle. I can't believe, guys, that such a small channel like me, with barely like 70 subs, literally, it's getting trolled. You know, I've heard of other channels, you know, they don't start getting trolled till they got thousands and thousands of subs, you know. I got barely 70 subs, guys. I'm getting trolled, literally, you know. Got this other bigger, big channels.
Maybe I'm gonna walk over
Basically
here,
trying to bash me.
I could see him down the road.
Don't know why.
I don't know how
Really
far
don't.
they have to go. They might have left.
Maybe it's because they feel incompetent. Who knows? Maybe they feel I got something to say, and even though I don't have a big library yet, you know, it's happening. I know I'm gonna, you know, probably grow, most likely. All with you guys. It's all about you guys. I don't care about the trolls. I don't care about the.
Down by OHSU.
Oh my God! Look at this. I don't care about the trolls. I don't care about none of that stuff, guys. I'm here straight for you, and try to, you know, share knowledge with you guys.
I think they staged it somewhere, probably.
And whatever I don't know, we could learn together. That's what I'm about.
How far is their station? Would they go all the way on the side of the
No,
event?
what they were doing is on the other side of the park, on that hill, you hear the sirens? They were staging down there earlier. I think one of the feds must have got hurt because ambulance pulled out of the fucking ice building. They probably shot themselves.
They got hit with a can of soup for someone's family.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
I saw someone posted on Twitter. They said, "One day I just want to be strong enough to carry these bricks for my family." You seen that video, right? Donald Trump talking about the cans of soup.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys seen the footage from the other day protests? I think it was, I believe it was Kenosha. You know, these protesters are actually starting to go out of the cities and into the suburbs. And I think that's pretty concerning for a lot of us, because us as preppers, we try to locate ourselves, you know, in a place where we believe or think that, you know, stuff like this, what we're seeing right now going on in these cities, is less likely to happen. But that being said, doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. And you could see these suburban neighborhoods starting to get vandalized. One guy jumped over went into somebody's property and messed up their whole lawn doing a burnout with a Harley, you know, and the guy had to go back inside. Apparently the guy who pulled out a gun and closed the door, you know, and protesters were screaming at him and yelling at him, and the guy went onto the lawn and did the burnout and messed up his whole lawn, his whole grass. And after that, they actually smashed the house windows, you know. They were smashing businesses' windows and looting the businesses in the suburbs, you know, like in the suburban areas. So if we think that, you know, that shit's not gonna happen to us, like where I live at, it's really calm. It's a beautiful community. I've said it before. I'll say it again. But that doesn't mean that stuff is not gonna happen or that a protest can't roll through. I mean, I saw something very concerning the other day, which was actual town vehicle, you know, a vehicle that belongs to the city or to the town that I live in, with a flag that says "Abolish the police."
Because they had all the cover of the smoke.
And apparently my video went sour, because I'm looking at it here.
Smoke, delay I've seen.
I don't know if I'm frozen, guys.
This is how much Adam loves us. He's gonna literally try and send those tips. Bang the street.
Do not know. Wow. That's
Trey,
that's pretty odd.
we should get in here for a blessing.
I don't know what's happening here.
You respect that pouch, okay?
No, that's not a Capri Sun.
It's
That's
not?
Kool-Aid.
Okay, fuck that pouch.
We should get in there for a blessings on 3.
A blessing on three.
Come on, Randall.
Amen.
Okay, awesome. It's just that I got it on. I'm also looking at myself to make sure that I'm live on my cell phone.
Blessings on 3. 1, 2, 3. Blessings!
And it seems frozen.
Group up! Get up in here! Get up in here! Group up!
Yeah, it seems frozen, but since I'm still on, hey, that's what's up. And thanks, Armageddon Prepper.
That's how you gotta do it. You gotta bring everyone in for a blessing.
So back to the topic, you know, just because we live in nice suburban areas or out in the sticks, you know, where probably there is even no roads, doesn't mean that shit's not gonna happen in our neighborhood. We have to be ready for all these things to happen, you know.
Everyone's blessed here.
If the system starts collapsing, which it very much is, you know, I mean, don't want to scare you guys out, but the system is collapsing. The system, we already in debt as it is, and we keep accumulating debt
some blessings in the chat
by the minute because of all these protests. And you know, these protests have cost over
nice COVID hugs.
$2 billion in insurance claims already by businesses and homeowners. So I mean, we got to be aware of that, you know, and we got to be prepared. We got to be ready. We got to be aware of our surroundings. We got to have security systems in place, contingency plans in place. I think these guys are. This is Adam Costello, but that guy that's on that boat guy, that's Bear Gang Media on Facebook. And the other black guy with the dreads, that was PDX Ninja.
That's right. Blue, will you nay real quick? Come on.
So they're out in Portland.
Blue, show us the dancers.
Just nay.
So the guy pulls out a gun in front of his house, goes back inside while the guy with the Harley is doing the burnout. You know, I mean, there's no reason for you to pull out a gun while the guy's doing a burnout in your lawn. I believe so. You know, that's no excuse for use of force to me, but definitely for a good beatdown. You know, I would have jumped on top of that guy. I would have grabbed him by the helmet so hard, I would have probably broken his neck, you know? Truth be told. But my gun would have never came out, you know? Now, that being said, it would have still been on my waist because there was a lot of protesters and they were very close. They were all very close. They were all within reach of the front door,
cursing the
you
man
know?
and giving him blessings.
But again, this is one of the suburban neighborhoods that are, even though they're suburban, they still live kind of like city. There's still lots of population density. There's still, you know, so it's some people are claiming that, you know, that this is happening or whatnot, but at the same time, we gotta realize that
I was like, who's doing
it's gonna take a whole lot more for them to really get out to the real suburban areas, you know? I mean, those low population density areas, you know, I don't think they're gonna be very affected. You know, I don't think they're gonna be affected too much unless the system totally collapses.
Go hit him up.
Now, extensions of the city, you know, like, let's say Westchester County or Long Island, you know, Suffolk, Nassau, you know, those places may be affected, but places out in the sticks, you know, like very out of rural areas is, you know, I believe that it's gonna take the whole system to collapse and people to start starving, literally, for, you know, for these areas. I believe these areas are the ones that are going to last with peace the longest, you know? We already seeing the breakdown of the cities. So cities, you know, they're pretty much doomed. You know, I really don't believe that New York City is coming back, to tell you the truth, guys. There was some protests going on in Brooklyn earlier. But economically, right now, I don't believe the city is coming back. You go down Manhattan, and all you see is boarded up stores, boarded up neighbors, and the rents are so high. The people that are actually keeping this place alive are the people who are always partying, always spending money on the latest fashions, and you know, people that have money to spend. You know, the producers, the musicians, the artists. These are the people that live in Manhattan, and all these people are leaving. most of them are leaving, and they don't want to come back, you know, especially when they realize that they could actually do stuff from home, that they could actually generate an income from their house or maybe from their computer, and they can live in a better area that has better life quality, that has less pollution, less traffic, less assholes, less everything. You know, the rents are cheaper, the gas is cheaper, everything. The quality of life in other states outside of New York is much, much better. That's New York, New Jersey, you know, Connecticut, high population areas on the northeast coast of the U.S. These areas are, I believe these areas are gonna be the first ones that are going to be collapsing, like literally collapsing, totally collapsing. You know, if there was a total collapse,
infinite blessings.
and I believe the total collapse at this point is imminent. Anything could happen at this point, guys.
And we're gonna push them back, and we're gonna make them seem that they won.
How many people are already been executed? Literally executed. That guy in Portland, we seen plenty of videos where the guy who shot the person was, you know, hiding in a parking lot entrance, waiting for just a Trump supporter to show up, and any Trump supporter to show up, and, you know, just to execute them. Literally. You know, this is premeditation. This is actual capital murder. Time for a refill. All these feeds are coming off, so I don't think there's much. Yeah, Ninja guy, man. That's Ninja PDX. This guy's walking around with samurai swords, man.
Your truck got tear gas hella bad. They gassed the fuck out of your truck.
I know, it's tight.
The car behind
So
you,
all these
the
feeds
sticky
are,
note on it,
you know, they're ending.
Apparently it was one of the residents' cars, and it says your car was tear gassed by Portland police.
I can't really tell you. How was the birthday party? It's not my birthday. Fuck you, Adam.
Yeah, Black Zebra just
Dude, why are you being such a dick? I get you all these fucking happy birthday wishes, and he's an asshole. He's ungrateful.
He's like, dude, it's not my fucking birthday, dude. Fuck you.
Accept it, dude. Just own
There's
it.
some pool competitions going on.
If you told everyone it
You
was
guys
my
wanna see
birthday,
some
I
of
would just
that?
be like, yeah, you know what? Thank you.
Everybody, this is the anniversary of the time Adam thought he was black.
Let's see.
Dude, you
Yeah.
gotta put the stick in the box.
Is it the same feeds that I have on? Is the same feeds that everybody got on? It's basically
one's gonna put
Adam
the stick in the
Costello and
box,
Book
dude.
Troop,
Wait, can Duke though explain how he
and
came?
nothing is really happening there.
You look like Joseph Stalin.
Nice to breathe this with fresh air.
Damn. Whoever's birthday it really is, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear viewers. Happy birthday to you.
Armageddon Prepper says, seems like people are losing interest and leaving. I hope so. I hope so. I hope this just quiets down and that's it. But then again, I keep thinking, hey, all the streamers that are actually on the ground, I have mad respect for the streamers who are on the ground, just, you know, just trying to bring us what's happening.
No, that's
As you could see from the early part of the stream,
announced that Dustin was king.
they're getting into trouble. A lot of them are getting into trouble. So just because this is not being streamed
Been
or just
I've been
because what's
live for, like,
actually
6
happening
hours
around
now.
the country is not
It's
being
been a pretty
streamed by
long
somebody,
process, to be honest, for a
doesn't mean
first-time
that it's
back.
not happening, guys. So we got to
Yeah,
keep
we've
aware
been-
of that,
We've
you
been
know?
down here for at least 6 hours.
I could only do so
I've
much
gotta check out
and
the
bring you
reports,
guys
but
what
the
I
reports
can
are
find,
tomorrow,
you know?
but
And
we will see.
talk to you guys what I can
check as
find.
soon
Yeah,
as,
he does look like
I
Fat Joe.
just chugged a White Claw.
You butt chugged it for Loco?
So what I could find, that's all I could. That's about everything I could bring you guys. You know, there's not much I could do.
Yeah. Dude, he's crazy.
But
like that.
let's remember that just because it's not being streamed doesn't mean it's not happening. At the beginning of this, all this stuff, there was hundreds of streamers out there, you know. And as time went by, you know, a lot of streamers started getting beat up and ended up actually in the hospital, you know, with injuries, like major injuries, from getting into stuff with protesters who don't agree with their point of view or think that this guy has a different point of view than them. And they don't know. A lot of them don't even know. So it has made, you know, this independent media outlets kind of scared, you know? So let's keep a mind open and be ready for that.
Because
This isn't too far from Justice Center either.
no, it's not. We'll probably go. I think we want to grab both.
And this is what Bear Gang Media usually does, you know? They just sit there and put the cam right around the park and that's it, you know? See if I can find something.
Yeah, I was talking about Lyman Bird. Lyman
Something
Bird
here.
They put like 6
But it's just the same. It's all the same, guys. It's just two streams right now going on, really.
Bolt's not at all locations though. Like Bolt's only JC from what I know. Like you're allowed because we rode Bolt's down here before.
Everyone go to Baloo's feed and tell me it smells like poop.
Again, guys, I'm going to be doing the watch party. For those of you present who want to watch some prepper movies with me live on stream, go to Twitch. Go to Twitch, upstate_prepper. And follow the channel so you can get notifications. There's no content in there yet. I'm still learning the platform because it's a little more complicated than YouTube. You know, YouTube is a little more user friendly as far as you know, getting around the platform and stuff and live streaming on it. So I'm still. Yes, Armageddon Prepper says YouTube has been blocking streams. They have, yes. And sometimes I actually gotta search for my own name on YouTube in order for it to come out. Because if you go to YouTube and search for just live feeds or live, whoever's streaming live at that moment, I don't come out. I do not pop up. You know, you have to actually say Upstate Prepper and then I'll pop up. And even if you go to my page as I'm streaming, because I have tried it, and from my personal account, because this is my prepping account, I have a different personal account in YouTube. I have like a few accounts in YouTube, as well as Facebook.
Looks beautiful up there, dude.
I usually, when I stream, I usually go to a different account and go to the ghost account or my personal account or whatnot, and try to search for my stream. And I don't come up, guys. I do not come up at all. You know, you search for lives, no, I don't come up. You go to my YouTube page, Upstate Prepper, and it doesn't say that I'm live. You know, so, and again, I'm a small channel. I'm nobody out here. You know, barely 70 subs. Just trying to do my thing, guys. Just, you know, just trying to share knowledge and keep everybody prepared and
See, this is beautiful. I told
you know, and share all as much knowledge as I can with everybody. And even then, I'm being trolled. Like, really, dude? I don't get it. You know, what about my bullshit channel makes you feel insecure? I'm sorry, guys. Insecure. What is it about my small ass channel that makes you feel insecure? I don't understand. You know? Don't get it. Well, oh, there you go. You see, Armageddon Prepper says, you come up on my phone YouTube app, but not on my desktop. And I think that's part of the phone being mobile, because when I search for live feeds on Facebook or YouTube from my phone, I usually do get a whole lot more feeds than if I go on my desktop. And I thought it was maybe some type of settings, some type of searching settings or whatnot, but I don't think so. It's been happening. I've been looking around from my desktop on Facebook and stuff like that, and I can't seem to find a setting that allows me to search a wider area. And Katie Live just came on. There we go. And she is in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. That's where the burnout in front of the lawn happened the other day. Let's see what she's saying over here. Let's see what's happening.
It's gonna be a little bumpy while I walk fast.
No problem. Go do your thing, girl. So I think it has to do with the fact that on the phone it's a mobile device, and being that it's a mobile device, it just allows you to search a wider area, you know, as where a desktop with an IP address is set to a certain location. It's like an address, like an actual, you know, like a live address, like my house or whatnot. And it just allows you to search within, you know, that location, or probably a certain, you know, radius. So I don't know if it has to do with that or not. But I know that even on my phone, I have not popped up other times, because right now I had to actually go in and search for my name, and go into my page in YouTube. Oh.
Hi.
And go into my page in YouTube in order to see if I was live streaming or not, and even then it took like 5 minutes for me to find my own live feed.
We're gonna go this way. So met up with the group. I'm just walking up to them. So.
So let me go get a refill so we could share, guys. Let me leave you with a full screen. This is Katie Live on Facebook.
Over the overpass, it looked like the police pulled over maybe 5 or 6 cars from the car brigade, kind of cut off. So I'm walking towards the highway right now. Bear with me while we're on a little walk. We're headed to where that red light is. I hear a line of police with a few police sirens on. I have no idea if it's related or not. Sorry guys. We're going up to this light. If one of the mods could please pin this video to the top of the Facebook page, since there's been a few lives, and then delete the lives that I did earlier that were only like a minute long that didn't have sound. It'd be amazing. It's a school bus. Oh, I know, I'm heading west. No, my ride, we parked, and so we just parked out of the way. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to like hustle with a mask on. It's really hard. So we're just getting to the highway. That's true. Okay. What's motion and water? Good, how are you?
Are you keeping up with the revolution right now?
Am I?
Yes.
Well, I was gonna go see what was happening here.
Yeah, I just driving by checking on our people. I know they were up at North Avenue and all that stuff coming down from up there. So, yeah, trying to figure out, making sure people are good and safe.
What?
Just trying to make sure people are good and safe out here.
Oh, you.
I'm one of the main members.
Oscar and
Mr. LC, everybody knows me. Hey,
what?
They know me. I got grabbed up just 2 days ago. I was one of the first ones to get dragged and taken to different locations. They were gonna dump me in the middle of nowhere, they told me.
Really?
Which they did to one of the people that I heard about. They just left her out in the middle of nowhere with
Wait,
no
they
money.
dumped people just like
to keep
in
just
random
leave 'em.
locations?
Yeah. They took me, grabbed me up, threw me in an unmarked
Sorry,
car,
guys.
left me in the car for
There's
2
nothing
hours.
to see right now, you guys.
They followed
So
me.
hold on.
They took me in an unmarked black car, threw me in a tank, drove around, kept on hearing what they were trying to do. No one knew who grabbed me up, who threw me in the thing. It was all the National Guard. They stopped in a random parking lot. They swapped trucks, threw me into something else, put me with a West Milwaukee cop, a Tulsa cop, and then I seen an Ozaki cop. And they drove me around, kept on hearing them that we don't know where they want us to take them and drop them somewhere random. Before they grabbed me, someone literally said my name and said, "That's him. That's one of the leaders."
Oh wow! And the People's Revolution.
The People's Revolution. Awesome. I'm allowed. No, I didn't know I did. Where? No, I didn't go there. I was resting from getting let go the day before, so.
Here's my ugly ass face. That aerobic was happening, bro. Boom. Donald Trump, what's up, my nigga? Bro fist. Nah, these Democrats. Donald Trump says this Democrat stopped drinking water and went straight to drinking bottle of soy. That's funny. So guys, you know what? I'm gonna do a full screen for this one. Cheers.
You guys, there's nothing to see
to the
right
trolls.
now, so that's why you're
to
looking
those
at
of
the
you
ground.
who think my channel is a piece of shit, which probably is. But I don't give a fuck because it's my channel.
You guys,
so
I have you.
let's go back to Adam Costello.
Let me just put it this way. If anything's gonna go down, I'm right where I need to be. Not like go down. I don't know how to say it like that. But
we're drinking Coronas tonight and talking about trolls. Those trolls who lurk in the shadows and just like to talk ish. And feel insecure about a channel that's barely 70 subs. And it's funny because I haven't even started talking to you about prepping, guys. Oh my God, I haven't even started sharing my knowledge on videos about prepping, guys. Oof, it's gonna be tremendous. See if I can find some more lives.
I can tell you this, that I don't think the night's over. The protesters have not dispersed, but so
Jack Lowe says some people don't have a life like trolls.
was just
That's
seeing
right.
the National Guard or
Dara Bobic says trolls without balls. Yeah. Yeah, because they don't got the balls to say my name outright. Yeah, you're right. It's funny, guys. It's so funny, you know. Stay with me while I build up this library. Oh my God. Got so many knowledge, so much knowledge. I don't know it all. I don't claim to know it all. But I do have some knowledge to share with you guys.
Because I know
I just have not had the chance. I'm doing the things, guys. You know, I'm trying to get my my land ready and prepped up for spring.
You'll complain if I go off live right now and tell you that I'll go live when there's something to see.
So
And then you'll
there is a
complain
lot I'm going through. You know,
that you're just seeing my
and
face while I'm
still
on
trying
live.
to
So I recognize that I can't
you know,
win.
bring some news to you guys and you know, bring this protest so we could
It's freezing.
what is Boot Troop? So we could Oh wow, most of my windows are
I hear police.
okay.
I don't. Trying to see if that's a drone.
I'm bringing as much knowledge to you guys as I can. Okay, so let's do this one.
Does watch your 6 mean watch your back? It does. Don't worry. You guys, I have security. Not directly with me, but well, with me, but not.
Why doesn't he come up? You see, guys, what I'm saying? I know Boop Troop is
Oh darn! I was like, I hear a drone, but it's just the
So what happened
police.
here?
I'm not police. The that light.
I know Boop Troop is on.
Just.
But I can't find him. I cannot find him right now. All I see in Facebook is makeup videos.
Roll him over. Let me see your phone.
I don't know. It looked like the dude is dead, but it went right off
Guys, there's also a large portion of this group that is out here with signs that are saying
Hi, there's a man
to end the curfew. People that
laying on the
live
side of the
in this
road,
county
potentially
that are
overdosing
protesting.
or hit his head. He's Southwest Moody and Curry.
This is where the
Yeah,
So this
where
is
they
a
were tear
different
gassed
Katie
last night.
video.
There's still the
He's just
group
moaning and
of
he's gargling
marchers
and, like, spitting on the
on
ground.
their way, headed this way. And we're gonna go see what's happening down here.
This is a different Katie video
I'd
right
say it's
now.
probably like 24, 25.
So we're gonna see.
Oh yeah, he's breathing, but he's like gargling and spitting.
We're gonna see what's going on.
He's laying on the side of a truck. It looks like it seems like he hit his head on something.
So he looks like he hit his head.
No, I don't know. He doesn't smell like alcohol.
Wow.
No, I don't.
Is
I
he
was just
freaking
walking by the
breathing,
park.
guys?
That's what I was saying. Yeah, I think he fell and hit his head because no one would, like, if he was gonna take it out, he'd in the park. Possibly both. I couldn't say to
Take that one out because that's a different. I got two Katie videos right now.
Oh
no,
he's been
it's that
spitting up,
she went offline and then
like,
back
gurgling
on.
from his
Okay.
mouth.
All right, so let's refresh this.
What is your name, sir?
Adam
Adam, what's your last name?
Costello.
And what's the phone number you're calling from?
503 943 0675.
Why are you disclosing information, dude?
503-943-0675?
Yep.
on the way, okay? They should be there soon.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, he's
Yeah, no
calling.
problem. Thank you.
Oh, he just called 911. Welcome, Kitana Nikolai.
Yeah.
And welcome, Battleborn. Nice name. Throw down. It looks like a little bit of a pool of blood there, but I don't think so. It's probably just dirt from the road. Guys, I need you to share this stream. Share it so we could get some more people in here. Let's get everybody aware. Does any of you guys know whatever happened to John X Army? I used to follow him and all of a sudden he freaking disappeared. Armageddon Prepper says, laugh out loud, let's throw the phone. I agree with that. Kitana Nikolai says, any who wants to defund the police should go on a registry. I agree. Oh, that's some nice, what are those? Ones? Retro ones? Not retro, but are those ones? They look like ones to me.
I think he fell and hit his head. He's been like gargling.
That is a pool of blood, Armageddon.
But, they said they just walked by and he was here.
Does anyone know? Oh, I know this. He's drunk.
Don't touch him.
Not just, but I'm just saying that's something I know that's going on.
Dude, I think that guy is dead. Look at him. He's stiff as fuck. That's some nice ones.
Called the ambulance, so.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, they're on their way.
I think he's fine. Somebody, did you say you know him?
No, he's
actually my very good friend.
Jack Lowe says YouTube deleted John X Army channel.
He was just laying here.
Jeanette Stevenson, welcome to the chat. Bro fist. Well, not bro fist, but fist bump. Armageddon, to the trolls, baby. To the trolls, man. They make this fun, man. Straight up.
If he hit his head, he could have.
I think trolling is a sign of insecurity towards someone else or hate. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Haters, hi haters, bye haters, hi haters, bye haters.
But he was just like slumped against the car and then eventually moved out.
Battleborn says this is what happens when you don't know CPR or first aid, and I totally agree. I totally agree. I had to take first aid courses while I was in I don't know much about first aid, but you know, I had to take courses and pass them in order to be in the job that I wanted to get. Is when I started working in Las Vegas driving the city bus. I used to drive the 402 from Las Vegas to Boulder City. Correct. No CPR if he's breathing. Correct. But that being said, this guy shows a pool of blood coming right out of his head. He might have hit his head. His neck might be hurt. If you move him, he can stop breathing as he's unconscious. So we got to be very aware of that. This guy's right now all around him might be doing more harm than benefit. Believe it or not. Yes, Jeanette, Adam Costello, the streamer himself, called 911. That's what it seemed like. Jeanette says, LOL, laugh out loud. You're a bro, so we can call it that. I'm not gonna flip out about it. Thanks, I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Smash that thumbs up. And let's get this channel live and popping right now. So we could get even more trolls in here. So we could even make fun of them. You know what I'm saying? Because they probably lurking in the shadows right now. Katana says, let the dum-dums go their own way. That's right. Oh, I remember that from what movie was that? I was from a movie, Dum Dum, the Big Rock in the museum. Dum Dum, Dum Dum. Adam, that is some nice ones, man. Yeah. We already got a pic of that. Some really nice ones right there, man. I'm surprised nobody's taking them. I don't know what's happening over here. Cops are showing up to the scene. Oh, that's probably what it is. Where is that? Well, we got the close angle right now.
I think one of my lives got deleted. Yeah, I called.
The streamers seem to have called 911, but I don't think they're gonna walk them through what to do.
They sent a
because
fire
they don't know
truck.
the status.
It's the wrong vehicle.
And this is what happens, guys, when you're out in the middle of riot, you know. Let's say peaceful protest, you know, as Kamala Harris called it on her debate. Do you guys watch the debate? That was awesome to watch. You're entitled to your opinion, but not to your own facts.
He doesn't.
Priceless.
No, I've been on the ground. I put my camera over there when I first found them behind the bushes. I called the
Armageddon Prepper says haters insecure. I totally agree, dude. Totally agree. You know, and again, I haven't even started sharing my knowledge with you guys. Please just give me that time. You know, shit is happening. We're in the, I believe we are in the very, very, very early stages of SHTF. You know, SHTF doesn't happen overnight unless it's some type of nuke or something like that. But at this point, we are in the very, very early stages of SHTF. Make no fucking doubt about that, you know? So we have to be prepared for all of that. Does anybody know what your 10 C's of survival is?
We asked for a paramedic, they said no.
I don't know them by memory,
I know,
but I do know. Battleborn says, we know he did not get jacked. The shoes are still there. That's right. Something happened, man. Maybe he tripped and fell. You never know, you know. Maybe he got drunk. Armageddon Prepper says, I wiped out the store of canned chicken. Yeah, I bought a lot of those too, man. And I like it because they come in a bigger type can than the tuna fish, so it's more amount. You know, they're a little more expensive, but they're more amount. And in Walmart, they got them for like, I think it's like 2 for $5. Oh, I went in on those, man. Dara Bobbick says the BLM and Antifa donkeys should take good look of this dude down. Lots of them will be like that. Yeah, maybe, man. Maybe. It might just be up to us. When I say us, I mean I'm including and not including myself. I'm kind of like saying, you know, the people as general to defend themselves, you know. And when you leave a populace to defend themselves, they're going to act on their own way. They're going to react on their own way. Some people are going to react 0 to 100 real quick. You know, some other people are gonna take it more easy and try to de-escalate the situation. You know, in Puerto Rico we say every brain, it's its own world. You know, there's a whole world in each brain. So each one of us is a whole world. You know what I mean? And on that mentality, you could just tell that, you know, everybody's going to approach every single situation differently, you know? Some people might think that what I'm saying right now or what I'm preaching right now, this whole preparedness shit, you know, is some type of fear mongering, you know? But guess what? Come at me, man. I don't care, you know? Talk about it. Let's talk about it, you know? I'm trying to open people's minds and let them see that, you know, we do need to prepare, because it's what we need to do. We need to be ready. We need to be ready for SHTF. We need to be ready for food shortages.
On fire.
We need to be ready for any natural disaster that comes our way, especially now during the winter. You know, we need to be ready if the grid goes down. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna keep warm during the winter, especially in our states, in the northern states where it gets really cold, you know? So make no doubt about it, we need to prepare regardless, you know? I was in a stream yesterday on Twitch. I started playing, all you guys know I'm a trucker, so I downloaded this game from Steam. It's called American Truck Simulator, and it's been around for a while. But I already had a steering wheel with pedals for my son and all of that. So, you know, I went ahead and downloaded the game, and let's put this one on.
There's like almost 2,000 people just brawling in the middle of the street, like throwing pipe bombs.
Excuse me, guys. So I downloaded the game and I started playing.
Okay, guys.
So I went on YouTube to try to learn the game, and I've been on Twitch trying to, you know, make friends with other streamers who stream this game.
So that I'm ready to just.
To ask them questions, you know, to see where do I get the mods for the game, where, you know, do I get all this other extra stuff for the game, you know?
Totally choke on tear
and my Twitch is also Upstate Prepper. So when they see me on chat, you know, asking questions, they're like, Upstate Prepper, you're one of those nuts, you know, that prepare for the end of the world and got a garage and a house full of Jeanette Stevenson says, what keywords can I look up to prepare for a possible major outage or phone internet services?
In Wauwatosa, Wisconsin.
It depends what you want to prepare for.
They're protesting and
what
marching
kind
for
of
Alden Cole,
preparedness
the 17-year-old who was killed February 2nd, 2020
if you don't mind,
Officer Mensa. They
asking questions. Is it sort of like a grid down scenario where like a storm takes out a tree and the tree takes out a few lines and then, you know, you're without electricity for a few days? Or are you talking a long-term scenario like an EMP or something like that? You know, it depends, because you kind of prepare different ways. You could prepare different ways, you know?
So Joseph
right
Mensa
now,
is the officer.
If my light was to go out, I already did the hookup to put a generator on my
Yeah, we're gonna walk down to the
straight to my
the National Guard
straight to my
see what they're
circuit
doing
box, and then I could run electricity. I could have electricity from the this girl talking is just kind of messing me up.
So far, this has been is the only presence, military
So-
presence that I have seen.
Are you trying to prepare for some type of EMP? If you are, you could build a Faraday cage and you could put your
Between, I would say,
electronics in
100
there.
and 200 people
You know,
here.
your battery chargers,
spread
your
out.
ham radio.
Okay, so they have their shields
stuff
out
like
now.
that. After an
We've been
EMP,
watching
cell
since the
phones are
start
not
of the
going to work.
live.
The internet most likely is not
Hey.
going to come back up for. Okay, so you basically trying to, Jeanette says whether it's a natural cause or a terrorism type thing. So you're trying to basically prepare for most likely both, right?
And then we've
If
got
you go to YouTube, Canadian
drone,
Prepper
2
has a
drone,
really good Faraday
3 drone.
cage video. He made it a few years back. It shows you how to build a Faraday cage, so you could keep your electronics from becoming fried in case of a EMP. You know.
There goes the drone.
And if you're doing it for natural disaster, what you want to do is you want to keep some type of solar charger where from the solar you could charge your battery pack, and then that battery pack could charge all of your electronics,
Is this
like
the same location where they
your
tear
cell
gas
phones, your laptop, your
last
stuff like
night?
that. If the internet was
And
down,
this is where that
most likely
really
cell
long
phone
police
service is still
sheriff
gonna go
and National
on.
Guard line was.
If it's an EMP,
I guess the first
the
night I was
thing
out,
that
I forget what
is
day that is.
Jeanette Stevenson, EMP. Okay, let's
Guys,
go
I'm
by
gonna
stages
see if
here
there's-
now, because I do wanna bring you as much knowledge
Where
as I
the,
can,
big
guys. I'm just
vehicles
not
are.
very well articulated,
Okay,
so
so we
please
have-
bear with me.
See what's going on down there.
So Jeanette says, I think my main concern is how to communicate with loved ones to go meet at the designated
So you have
safe
more
place
ACLU.
if I somehow realize that all communications are down. Now,
like-
the best way to do this is to have a
Right, there goes the
prepared
drone again.
plan already. Have a plan A, have a plan B. So have a
Do you know
A
are they
location
blocking
to
the
me
street off down here, or
and
are they
have a
just-
B location to me, you know? So what you want to
No
do
worries,
is you want to
thank you.
talk to them and say, hey, listen, if you see
Is
that the
earlier,
grid is down
the
for
Bearcats
over
and
a
the
certain
SWAT
amount
were
of
right in this
time,
parking lot, and
let's
they're
say
not
a
there
day,
anymore,
2 days,
so
3 days,
I'm just trying to
and this
find
is going around the whole nation, and
we
nobody
found them
knows
there.
what
They
to
were
do.
there,
Nobody
like,
could reach any news outlets. Nobody could communicate with themselves.
You know the usual.
You know
Bearcats
to
and
go
those
there.
Really tall ones they have, the M.
No, it will not, Jack Lowe.
something?
It will not. A microwave will fry just
Yeah,
as
they're
everything
gone.
else
They've been gone
under an
since
EMP.
a little before they got here.
An EMP is acronym for electromagnetic
So you guys, I'm
pulse.
just gonna walk around to
It's
see
what
if
happens
you
when
can see
somebody
any
drops a
other
nuke,
police
and the
presence.
aftermath from the radiation fallout basically fries
So it looks like they
everything
are
within hundreds
blocking
of
off
miles
the
of
street
radio. Like if
the
they were to drop a nuke
lack
in the
of
middle of the
traffic, I'm
U.S.,
gonna make
the
that-
whole grid in the U.S. will go down, and probably parts of Mexico and Canada too. So don't think that the only thing that can save
And
an
they now
EMP
blocked off
is
this
a Faraday cage.
And it looks like
And again, Canadian
might be getting-
Prepper
this
has
street
a
is still
really good video
through,
on how to
so
make a cheap Faraday
I'm wondering
cage.
if
You know,
they are
basically what you do is you could grab a
about to
cooler,
then-
you
this
could
is the
grab
last through
any
street, if they're
any
gonna
sort
completely
of
block it off,
box,
or what their
and
plan
it could be a metal box, or you could just basically cover it with tin foil or some sort of
Where you see this car
aluminum
line
wrap. Those
is actually
thin
where
aluminum
the
wraps.
police line was last time.
And on the inside, your electronics will be
see
safe if you put cushion on the inside
approach.
wall. So the electronics
gonna
cannot touch the metal itself. And the metal itself will
feels like capture
protect
the
the
flag, you
electronics
guys. Like,
inside from the electromagnetic
curious,
pulse
like, are they- which-
getting
which
in
angle are
there.
they gonna come-
You know?
which road?
So that's how you want to build it. You could build one really cheap. You don't have to go to
Or if
this
you're a betting person and this is like
websites that
Vegas, you know,
sell,
like, which horse
you
are
know,
you gonna bet on?
$300 electromagnetic pulse Faraday cages that are like a shoebox small. You know what I mean? You could
Right.
build one that's a nice cooler
So we're
size
on,
yourself
North
with
Avenue
about 50, 80
and
bucks or something like that, you
76th.
know?
We are
And it
in
will protect your
Wauwatosa,
electronics
Wisconsin.
in there.
Looks
You know,
like
and what you want to keep in
very
there
hard
is
letting
basically
cars
your ham radio
through on this
because
street again.
your cell phone is not going to work. So even if your cell phone is good, your cell phone towers and none of that is going to be working. The grid is going to be down.
there was a
So the
march that
only thing
started,
that might
today
just be
at
working
4
are
p.m.
those
They just
waves
arrived
from
about
the
20 minutes ago and
from
met
the
up
you know,
with
from
this
the towers,
group that's
from the
been
ham towers,
in
you
front
know,
of City Hall.
that analog
There were some
signal,
speeches
you know,
earlier.
those are the signals that are going
There's also
to.
residents that are out.
Those are
that
the
are
signals that are
protesting the
going to
curfew.
be working after an EMP. Jeanette says
And I
you're
would
super
guess that there's
helpful. Thank you.
about 200
We're
people
newer to prepping, but we're doing good at
we're
it
gonna
so far. Awesome. Bro fist on that, you know? And this is exactly the type of
And I
people
got
that
my
I want to
gas
reach, you know? Because preppers, we do what we do. And there's so many videos out there on all sorts of prepping stuff, you know? That is one of the reasons why I never built a channel, why I never started a channel until the pandemic hit. It was just such a big conviction
There's still 3 drones
from
out.
my part to let everybody know that they needed to prep, you know, for what's coming. You know, it was like my wake-up call
So
to
you got a
help
drone right
people
there.
start
A drone.
prepping and turn regular
Eventually
Joes
they're gonna drop Amazon
into
packages.
preppers. You know, the more preppers we got out there, the less marauders we're gonna have.
Some of the drones are
Dara
bigger.
Babic says, in case of EMP, only working
But-
cars are those old diesels.
so
Not true, Dara.
this group that you see here on the lawn
it
has
all
actually
matters
been here
with the
since earlier.
computer
They
cars. If
had
you have
some
one of
speeches.
those
Some of
old
them are residents
70s,
that are
60s, regular cars,
protesting the
pickup
curfew.
trucks, gasoline, as long as it's carburetor, it doesn't have a computer in
some
it,
of them are
it
protesting
will
that
work.
This has been a
Now what you
peaceful
have to do
protest,
is
and
you have to make
don't
sure that
understand
the
why there's
batteries
been,
are
met
not
with the tear
connected.
gas, and they have not been allowed to continue to protest.
Kitana says, thank you. I was going to ask what to keep in a Faraday cage
Looks like we
since
have- we have
there's no
ACLU
telling
guys on
when
every
an
corner.
EMP will occur.
And
Yeah, you could keep your ham radio, keep your battery charges, you know, your charging banks. Keep your solar panels, stuff like that. You know, you can keep a small laptop or something like that, just in case
I was just telling my friend, like, this is like
something
capture
goes
the
back
flag. I'm
up.
waiting
You
to
know,
see
the
which
grid
corner
goes
they're gonna
back
come
up
from.
temporarily or something like that. You know, but I wouldn't even care about
Make sure
computers
that
or
I'm
anything
there.
like that, because the internet, first of all, is not going to work. And even if the EMP doesn't fry your cell phone,
Can I have one of
how
the
are you
mods
going to
please
communicate
pin
when there's
where we
when
are?
the cell phone towers are going to be fried? You know, all
Yeah, there's 3
communications are
drones.
going to be
There's one
fried.
there,
All electricity
there's one up there,
is going
and
to
there's
be
one right
done.
there.
You know, it's not your
Yeah.
electronics are home, your fridge,
Yeah,
your
there's
stove, if
3.
it's your microwaves. You know, all of that stuff is not going to work.
And they,
It's not.
yeah.
You know.
That's a drone. That's a drone. Yeah.
Cops don't have a lot of weapons, do they? Probably have tanks.
Dara Babic says, "Oh, this you see now will be on the streets
Since you
for
haven't
free
passed
if you
them,
have a
can I
horse
interview
to
you?
drag them home." You know,
All right,
and we
can
see
you-
this
can you
as we
tell me what-
progress
did you come
through
with
a
the protest that
SHTF
was marching
scenario.
this way?
Like you
and
see,
you guys remain peaceful?
let me see. The Walking Dead is a really good example of that. You know, at the beginning, the first probably 6 seasons, 7 seasons, you know, they were still using gas, they were still using cars, they were still using all types of stuff, but they evolved into, instead of advanced, going back in time into pioneer times, you know. If you see now at season 10, they're using horses, they even went into a museum to steal, well, not to steal, but to take those carriages. I don't know how they're called, you know, the ones that the horses drag, you know, with people in them, and
all of these other distractions. I'm going to treat
you know, now that's their main means of transportation, you know, horses, you know. They have really good crops going. You could see in season, I think it was season 4 or season 5, that Rick was, you know, growing really good crops, and he was raising pigs and buggies. Yes, Battleborn buggies. Buggies are most likely not going to get hurt by an EMP unless there's a battery in them connected. You know, if there's a battery, it might fry some circuits or some fuses that you might be able to find and change and still get it to work.
Nothing is happening.
You know?
So we have to go.
But yeah, cars from the 70s, cars, old cars will still work, even if they're gas, as long as they don't have a computer, you know? As long as they're not fuel injection and computer controlled, they will work.
All of this because, number one, you want to protect.
Kitana says COVID equals worst pandemic ever.
It's already been proven.
Well, we were not around. Oh wow, I got a notification from Discord. So we were not around. Oh, also guys, I don't think I've opened my Discord. Oh, definitely. Jeanette Stevenson says, so basically the Amish will be totally fine, and that is correct. You know, these guys, they don't use electricity at all. They don't need it. They don't want it.
Sure. And wasn't it Martin Luther King that actually engaged in the civil disobedience, which I've actually personally witnessed with you guys, where at the most you've
you guys are awesome. Cheers. Cheers, you guys.
The law civilly in a
Kitana says,
manner.
I wanted zombies. Me too.
I've seen you go
but
to people's
Walking Dead zombies.
Homes, but you're
all right.
asking them to
not
join you,
Resident Evil zombies or Dawn of the Dead zombies. No, those are too crazy for me, you know. I want the slow, stumbling around, can barely get to you, take an hour zombies, you know? Those are the type of zombies that we want. We don't want no other zombies. You get Resident Evil zombies, we're gonna be fucked.
They understand what we're doing.
Sure.
And that's not to say that they may not be a little agitated.
Yeah, Amish are basically natural preppers, guys. They know how to store food for long periods of time without using electricity. They live off the land. They don't buy anything. And anything that you see in their house was made by their own hand. Furniture, you know,
it
accessories,
seems like the numbers have actually doubled.
The house
if not more,
itself
since just in the last
is
few
usually
nights.
built
And I saw
by
some
them,
people that had signs
you know?
that were protesting
So
even
yeah, they're
just
basically
the curfew,
natural
the right to
preppers.
be out here.
They just live like pioneers, you know? And we could learn a lot from Amish. A lot.
So that was an illegal curfew that he mandated. And they knew that the decision that was going to be made wasn't going to be
Well, Jeanette, believe it or not, I am a big zombie fan. I'm a big fan of, yes, I have seen Z Nation. I'm a big fan of the zombie theme, everything, you know? And I actually saw a documentary.
If you could be in control of how this
I don't know
night
if it was, I believe it was the History Channel.
What would be
but
your guys'
I can't
end goals?
recall
How would this
because
night
it was
go?
a real long time ago.
Before it seems like the police lines would ever stop you guys. So I haven't got to how does it peacefully end?
Yeah, it was
where
not bothering.
I think it was the History Channel. If not, it was Discovery. But the documentary is on YouTube.
Just let us peacefully protest.
I think it's called Zombie Apocalypse or something like that, you know? And they show
So last night you guys were peacefully protesting and they just came up with a line and there was tear gas last night, correct?
Yeah, unnecessary.
You know, professionals studying
just unnecessary use of force.
this disease.
Nobody was in danger.
And
all the drama
they
towards us.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
They say
be safe
that
tonight. Thank you.
apparently the zombie virus, because it is a virus that apparently turns people into a zombie. The zombie virus does exist.
I mean, that's been my experience,
you know?
you guys. Like,
that's what they say.
Marched with them for 2
How
nights,
real is
and
that?
It has been,
I don't know.
It's actually been
I do believe it.
One of
you
my
know? That is probably in some bunker in the middle of the nation, somewhere, 100, 200
they sing,
stories down on the ground.
I don't know,
you know?
they just have a lot of positivity, and I've really just appreciated being with them. And I believe, you know, you do you, whatever that looks like, but I have to hand it off to people that stand up and have the courage to stand up for what they believe in. You don't have to agree with what they believe in or not, or, you know, so if you're in my chat, you agree or disagree. I don't really care what your viewpoint is, but if you're out doing something about it, maybe you're trying to change legislation, maybe you're volunteering at a soup kitchen, maybe you're this, you're that. My hat's off to anybody that's willing to roll up their sleeves, whatever it is that you stand for.
Guys, those of you who have been coming in, new to the chat.
Those lights right there are the, what is that?
I want to
don't think it's the
thank you
Bearcat,
for
it's the other
the
one.
support, and please go and subscribe to the channel.
And
I will have some content going, but it's just that right now, you know, I'm doing the things, guys. You know, I am trying to help anybody who I can help.
Can somebody post the time?
Turn
what
anybody
time it is
who I can turn into a
chat,
prepper,
please?
so they could stockpile food and water to the rafters. Because we
7
do
p.m.
need that, you know, stockpile food and water to the rafters.
Looks like we've got.
Go and search for the 10 C's of survival and go get them.
Vehicles,
you know, it's not gonna come out to too much. Just what you want to concentrate is on a really good knife. Concentrate on a really good knife that's gonna allow you to not only cut and do certain stuff or gut an animal out, but it's also going to allow you to maybe, you know, split small logs of wood so you can make fire and stuff like that. You know, a nice sharp knife like a Mora knife. Mora knife is a great knife and it's so cheap. It's like 18 bucks. You know, and these are such great knives. You know, and then you could get, I forgot the name. I will look it up for you guys.
He was able to not get into the van.
But there's a knife. It costs about $60, and for the price, it's unbeatable. You know, because it's really thick. You know, the back of the knife is really good. It's got a really good edge, and it does a lot. Like it splits logs, and you could cut and chop on stuff, and you know, it's a great knife. I forgot the name. But I will look that up for you guys, and I will probably post it. I don't think I could post still. I'm telling you, my channel is so small that there's so much I cannot do on YouTube, like mobile streaming and stuff like that. You know, so also go to Twitch and follow my channel, Upstate underscore Prepper, where
right there, that's
I'm gonna, in the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna be opening up a watch party so we could start watching prepping movies. There's a lot of truth in these prepping movies and how they move along in stages. Because we right now are in the very first stages of SHTF.
You guys, so the ACLU
You know, and we don't
comes
see it
out
because
to all of the
everybody's still going to
protests,
work,
and they
and
are
the you know, the
there to
shelves are
make sure
still
that, you know, citizens'
pretty full, and
rights
you know, even though there's shortages,
the-
we're not feeling them
the laws
because
and
they're
statutes
not
are
right
abided by.
in
So they
front
are
of
there
our
to
eyes.
document, and they are
But
completely
they are
volunteers.
coming. That
So,
second wave is coming. You know.
I think it's a great
They talk about we've been able to control the virus and this and that throughout the summer. Yes, it's the same thing that happened in the 1917 pandemic flu.
National Guard
The
has been
same
here.
thing. It killed about 500 or 300,000
They kind of just relaxed on their shields.
during the spring.
Oh look, there we
But
have
when
the
it released
just turn the corner, you
back
guys.
in the
It's not
in the
the
fall,
Bearcat,
right around
it's
this
the other
time,
one.
you
It's
know,
the
it killed
M, it starts with
millions,
an M, I think.
and it ended up
All right.
killing over 70
they-
million people in the world back in 1917.
All right, you guys.
Maybe those stats will be different because you know, technology, medicine has advanced so much.
All right.
But at the same time, if we look at the death rates of both viruses, they're around the same percentage of death
Okay,
rate.
so we have
And with that being
let's
said,
see. Can somebody please tell me which this one is? No, not that one. The one
if
behind
you
it.
take the numbers from the population
we
back in
have
those days, and you
1,
take the
2,
numbers
3,
on the
this is the
population
sheriff.
on this date, you know, and kind of put those together,
That one says
you
sheriff.
know,
I can't see.
the ratio,
What? Am I okay?
the ratio
What?
of deaths that could come from this
I won't pass.
pandemic
Can I stand right here?
will be well over 100 million people.
All right, so we have
Just because
this
of
is also the
the
sheriff.
you know, growth in society, growth in the world, you know, as human
and then
beings, you
all
know,
of these vehicles
we have,
behind are Hummers.
you know, we
so
have
1, 2,
occupied
3,
most
4,
of this
5,
world,
6, 7,
you know.
8. As of right
Kitana
now,
says on Z Nation,
you could
do
say
you
this is the
remember the
response for
zombies
people
on
that are
Adderall
breaking
or
a
the plant
curfew.
zombies?
Right here. So they're coming.
I don't remember those. I don't.
How's it unlawful?
Dara Bobbick says worst venom is in small bottles. Yeah, the ones that they put the syringes in, right? Those. I totally agree. Jeanette, I don't know where you're at, but yeah, the ammo shortages, they're insane. She says the ammo shortages this year are insane. Even some parts to make your own have been hard to find. Yes, I totally agree because I am
This is
kind
the
of
sheriff
stuck
and the
right
National
now
Guard, you
in the
guys.
middle of trying to build another AR-15 for myself.
Somebody could please
And,
pin what this vehicle
a lot of
is
parts
right here.
you
I'm
cannot
frustrated
find,
that I
you
can't
know, the
remember
good
the name.
stuff. You can find
Those
the
are
cheap stuff
Bearcats.
anywhere, but
And
a lot of parts you cannot
These
find.
two right here are sheriffs,
And
but this one has
I
a
went
different
to, I think it was
symbol on it, and I'm
Pennsylvania
trying.
not long ago,
I don't want
and
to
tried
state
to
wrong what
buy
it is.
some ammo at the gun store, literally, and the guy would not
And
sell
then,
me
like
any
I said,
ammo. He
there's-
had ammo,
this is
but he
a-
wouldn't
this is
sell it to me.
National Guard
He
behind
said
them,
the only
and
way you
the
walk
first
out
two vehicles
with a
do
box of
have
ammo or
the
two
hatch where they
is if
can
you buy a gun.
stand up.
And
They are carrying.
you will
the
only
National
walk
Guard does
out
have live
with
ammunition
at
in
most
their
2 boxes,
in their
and it's
guns
got
that
to
they're
be the
carrying.
same caliber of the gun that you're buying.
So
that's the only way I'll sell you
1,
ammo.
2, 3, 4, 5,
I said,
6,
wow,
7,
this is insane.
8.
I went to my local gun shop,
8 Hummers.
and the only ammo they have is the ammo that they're not
So,
reloads,
the group-
but they are, you know, basically made by them at the store. You know, they do their own loads. They make their own loads, their own 5.56, their own 300 blackout, their own 12 gauge.
It looks like they might possibly start
their own
marching.
AK-47 rounds. They make all of
So to
that
make sure I don't
themselves,
lose them.
and that's the only ammo that you could find in my local gun store.
One.
And even then,
And then you've got the
it's
the
very, very
National
low.
Guard and the
You know,
sheriffs
I haven't
that have
been
been
there
here
in a
since
few
earlier
weeks,
today
but-
are still here.
So I'm guessing that now is probably all they're probably all out. You go to that store and all you're gonna find is handguns. Only handguns, because handguns are really hard to buy in New York. You know, you gotta have permits and in order to
We
have
have
the
a
permit,
group
you gotta
over here
have
that's
so many
marching. We have a group that's
references
staying in the
and
grass.
stuff like that, you know.
You heard what he said, right?
So it's getting hectic. So thank God, I'm a prepper, and I already have about I had about 5,000 rounds for each one of my calibers. So in that sense, I'm pretty good, you know.
The ones they bring in from Dunkin' Donuts?
I don't know. Oh, I didn't even see this over here, you guys. Let's go.
Battleborn says, watch what happens in other
you guys, I'm
countries.
on the,
It will hit them first.
Wauwatosa,
China just got tons of
Wisconsin,
grain
and
and
we have,
soybeans from the U.S.
There is a curfew. It started at 7 p.m.
from us.
There's been
Do their
a
shortages.
group that was here on the grass at
Yeah,
City Hall.
China.
Speeches.
Well, China
It's been
actually is
completely
our
peaceful.
major,
This is the response, and they're
our
justifying
major
it
buyer
based off of the
grain
curfew. There's been
in the world. We sell the
I've
most
seen tonight are
grain that we
speeches,
produce to
songs,
China,
chants,
and
and
they
there's been a peaceful
actually
protest, but they are
bought
saying
less than
because it's
50% of
this
what
is
they usually
what
buy.
you're seeing.
You know, just because of the politics. But they're suffering the consequences
So you
because the U.S. is
MRAD,
not
thank you.
selling them
MRAD,
now.
thank you.
You know, and they do want
So you
they
have-
do want more grain now, but they're not getting it.
Bye. And at this point, I mean, I guess you could call them kettled.
Yeah, Battleborn. That's
As
exactly why we stuck
The
up, buddy.
police are on that
You know,
street and on that street.
Again, I have
that's
4,000
great.
to 5,000
Oh, wow, they have
rounds for
people
each one of my calibers. I have plenty of water.
behind
I
them
have a pool
as
that's
well.
somewhere around the 20,000 gallon mark. It's already covered up and
You
ready.
guys, so behind
So
them
if
you
I
have-
ever needed to, you know,
You've
get
got
some
that's
water,
the
there is a
National Guard
stream
behind them. So
in
coming
my
to a
property
city
that runs
near
through my
you,
property. Small stream,
curfew.
very, very
This is
small,
what
you
you're.
know.
This is.
But
I'm a little
still, you
frustrated
know, I
with
could
how
sit
much
there
this probably
and gather
costs,
water
you guys.
from it.
Can't they just like hand out curfew tickets?
Kitana says America is
And
the best
you guys,
country
there
ever.
is the
Nowhere
police
else can you insult the
U-Haul
president like
vehicle.
you can here.
There's a U-Haul
That's
vehicle
true.
right there that is with
That's
the
true.
police
You insult the president.
or the National Guard.
Sorry, guys.
There's
Anywhere
police
else?
officers.
Oh man, you're doomed.
Like, let's see right here. What is
You
this?
are totally doomed.
Okay.
You know.
I'm not gonna argue with that one. There's
Dara Bobic
One,
says
two-
we use soybean only
I
for
don't know.
cattle.
I can't even. The really
Okay.
tall National Guard.
I never had
ones that,
soybean either.
have-
Never
Okay.
been interested in
Can we
it.
go more? More?
We use
I don't
for our
I'll go this way.
animals like chicken and stuff like that. We use corn and seeds.
Is press is exempt from the curfew, but you're not, as press, you know, you can't interfere, but they're not doing anything, so I'm not I don't feel that I'm interfering. I'm just watching a 4th of July show.
You got armed vehicles. You got I mean, guys, let's face it. You know, I mean, this guy that got shot today in Colorado, in Denver, Colorado. You know, shot in the face.
You guys, if you're
straight up.
watching this on a
he was a Trump supporter.
on a restream, you're
and
watching
he was on the counter protest to the
KDKD.live.
protest and
That's
got into an
KATIE.
altercation with somebody else.
.live on Facebook.
And out of
so
nowhere,
come
boom,
follow,
shot in the head.
Share this
You
stream.
know,
We are in
execution
downtown.
style.
Sorry, we're not in downtown.
You know, we
are
gotta be
in
aware of all these
Wauwatosa,
things. You know, we gotta be aware of
Wisconsin,
our
which is
surroundings.
Outside of Milwaukee, we're on North.
This is
and
what we gotta
76th.
prepare.
There's been
So we can be
a
ready, not just for the
protest
civil
that's been
unrest
peaceful.
or what might follow.
They marched. They started at 4
Um,
o'clock. They
for the
came
food
here.
shortages,
They joined. These
for
are
natural disasters,
residents and other
for
people that have come
earthquakes,
out to
storms,
protest the curfew.
snowstorms, grid down
There's been
situations.
No destruction today. There's been no vandalism.
I mean,
this
there's
is a
so
group
many
that
things
has
that we
been
could prep
marching
for, you
peacefully.
know.
There was actually a church
Nuclear
service
disaster,
here earlier. I got the
zombie
was a part of-
apocalypse.
heard the last bit of it, and then
Kitana says Trump supporters are the
curfew
new
started at
Jews.
7,
Yeah, I believe
and
so.
this is the response
They're being bashed.
that
They're
you're
being
seeing.
terrorized. They're being,
Sorry.
you know, all kinds of scary stuff happening to them. It is what it is. A lot of these Trump supporters, they're not preppers either. You know, I mean, as a prepper, guys, I want everybody in the chat, in everybody watching the stream right now, I want them to answer this question in the chat. What did you do to prep today? That's question number one. Now,
if you can hear that,
second question is, and I would like
DJ
everybody,
that is giving the quietest announcement that they just
everybody that's
unlawful
seeing
assembly.
this right now to answer these two questions.
So much armored vehicle.
First,
they don't have a bigger
what
speaker.
did you do to prep today?
So quiet.
And second, as a prepper, if you are a prepper, like Armageddon Prepper, who's a hardcore prepper, Deborah's not here with us today.
Kind of encroaching from first they shut off the street.
You know, but she's a
now
hardcore
they're coming
prepper.
This way.
As a
Behind
prepper,
them, when I was down there earlier, I counted about 8 Hummers that were with the National
engage.
Guard. You have
Even in a peaceful protest or in a counter protest, would you go to any of these places?
1, 2,
you know, and put yourself
3
out
drones
there.
Out. I got my.
Battleborn says, I'm prepping for a war on trolls, haters. Wow, yo, bro fist on that, man. Big bro fist, man, because you see, I got 70 subs, about barely 70 subs, and I'm getting trolled, dude. I'm getting trolled by insecure people who haven't even seen the amount of knowledge that I'm going to be putting out here. So, you know, those trolls who are already talking shit, they're going to feel so fucked up when they start seeing the amount of knowledge that I'm going to start putting out there, you know? Because I just haven't had the chance. During the day, I do the things. I homeschool my son. I cook, I clean, I do it all. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of shit.
Reported
you know?
accurately.
Channel 58, accurately reported.
Okay, Jeanette says today we went out to sight in a rifle that we had taken apart to clean up. Awesome. Awesome.
There wasn't this group. But y'all didn't report that there were 2 different groups out here. That everybody thinks all the protests are violent.
Kitana, I don't understand that statement. Prep by stacking my neighbors?
Come to the standoff, march with us. If you march with us, you'll see that we're peaceful.
Battleborn, what new skills did you learn?
You guys,
Does everybody in here know how to make primitive fire?
For 2 days, and
you know,
I can tell
fire
you right
by
now,
friction.
It was completely peaceful. There were children. They were encouraging people to come out of their homes and march with them, which they did. And what you're seeing over here are residents of Tosha that have come out in solidarity for them. Their march
You
started
see, Jeanette says, heck no, I'm not putting myself in situations like this protests.
5 miles maybe
Exactly.
to get to
As
this
preppers,
point.
we know when to come out, when not to come out, and what to do in certain situations, basically in any situation. You know, as a prepper, all of this shit that's happening right now, we should be approaching it with a gray man theory.
Nothing
You
thrown
know,
at them. They have
and if
not
you
been
want to know about the gray man
antagonized.
theory,
Just
there's a
marched
great
here,
channel
got
out
here,
there. It's called Bone
they've
Tactical,
chanted,
and this guy, yo,
had songs. There was
this
actually
guy's
a
the
church
truth
service here earlier.
on
They have music.
on gray
And,
man
at
theories,
this point,
on
they are in essence
escape
huddled because
innovation,
you've got the street blocked there.
clandestine,
The street is blocked over
clandestine
there,
situations,
and now they're
clandestine
approaching,
transporting,
and
high
behind them
risk security. I mean, this guy's the truth, man. This guy was running around and basically a most wanted man by the FBI, you know, for years.
Sean, teach whoever that person. Order, you tell Kimberly.
Okay, I get you.
No, not Sean. The person asking who that leader is. And so.
They all, Dara Bobek, at this point, I think that all these politicians, left, right, you know, they all have a little grain. Senators and governors and mayors, they all got a little bit of grain into this, into this whole situation, you know?
This group that is genuinely peaceful, there's like a few people that
Battleborn says, I learned when to plant seeds and which seeds to plant during season. That is awesome, dude. That is awesome. That is actually why I'm researching right now, because I'm from an island. I'm from Puerto Rico.
Okay, there we go.
And, you know, out there we grow differently. We could grow basically anything, you know?
Yeah, so you guys, it's interesting. So last night,
according to the seasons of the moon. We don't grow according to the seasons of the weather.
No, it's just that it's
Understand what I'm saying? So we will plant, grow, and harvest according to the moon stages.
They are upset,
you know, not the
for
weather,
all the people that weren't videotaped.
not the seasons.
So the leader of their group actually said that I could come out tonight.
So
last night I wasn't
I've
out.
never grown here in the U.S.
And
I
so,
have grown
I don't know, you can't win.
Ñame,
You
batata, all of that shit, you know?
help them.
I have grown a lot of shit.
And then usually...
And harvested, and I learned from my grandfather and my father how to do a lot of this stuff, but it's basically got to be relearned because the weather here is different, the soil here is different.
Oh no, I'm not.
You know, you got way more
I'm just trying to
pests
think where I want to go next.
here in the States.
If I want to go down that street or this street.
Yeah, harvest moon. Yeah, we harvest according to the stages of the moon. You know, and we plant according to the stages of the moon. You cannot plant a crop like batata unless it's at the moon stage of the quarter. You know, when you have the little banana on the moon. So if you don't plant, if you plant the batata out of any time out of that moon stage, it will not grow. And even if it does grow, which hardly is gonna happen, you're gonna get a little batata like that, you know? So, but if you harvest it, I mean, if you plant it right on time, and it's got another thing is that it gotta be planted at night, you know? A lot of people didn't know, a lot of people that doesn't know that about batata, you know, that it has to be planted at night. You know, there's just so many tips and tricks for all of this stuff, and I'm kind of relearning it right now, you know, and I'm kind of doing it by myself because nobody else around me does it. You know what I'm saying? And nobody else around me is willing to take out the time and teach me. So guess what? I gotta do it myself, either by research or trial and error. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting my land ready, and I'm getting my soil prepped up and nice and and fertile, so I could do it next spring. You know?
They had a meeting. They actually asked more media to be out, and that's what Alvin Cole.
To the trolls, guys.
So.
To the fucking trolls.
So.
Me, I've always prepped for major natural disasters, civil unrest that we're seeing right now.
I'll dig those heels in.
But I'm not the type of prepper who stockpile a bunch of shit, even though I do. I'm the type of prepper who is more concentrated in skills, survival skills.
Just leave them alone.
You wanna know how to land navigate. Land nav is a big deal.
That's what you're out here for.
You wanna have good security, you know?
Look at no.
And by good security, I don't mean guns and ammo and all of this shit. I mean be aware of your surroundings. Know what's happening in your neighborhood. Know if a protest is coming, so you could board up at least the first floor of your house and have the second one as shooting and as sniping, shooting, and surveillance positions. You know, have cameras around your house. I mean, there's just so many things we could do, you know, to prep. This prepping.
No, I have moved.
If you really look deep
I'm
into
using
prepping,
I've got
prepping
the
is
mainstream media right
basically
behind me, you guys, and
almost
they have security, so I'm
infinite.
just kind of chilling
Because
here.
you could prep for
I mean,
life.
honestly,
You know.
the police and the National Guard, it's only a matter of time before they come forward. And the only reason why I went up to the
That's
group
right.
of protesters
Kitana brings up a
somebody was
really good
on
point.
a,
She says this protest
loudspeaker saying,
shows
you know, make sure
shows
that
you
you're accurately
who the weak
reporting
links
this. They're
are.
they're giving
These
us
are
the
the people
wrong
that you don't
story.
want in your
You know,
camp.
they're not letting
And I
us.
agree. You know,
So that's what
it's
I'm
like
doing.
one of my
And
neighbors one time they used to laugh at me literally 2 years ago when I first moved in, and they found out that I was a prepper because you know,
and you guys, what's
they saw my
interesting is
garage
my
and they
attorney,
said, "Wow, you got
for
food,
my
you got
arrest in
water, you
Kenosha
got
is actually
gear."
the exact same
I'm
attorney that's
always
representing
playing with my
Alvin Cole's
guns
family,
and lubing
who they're out
them,
here
or,
marching
you know, so
for.
I'm always in my workbench in my garage, cleaning my guns
so
or doing something to
they
my
said,
guns,
you know,
or something
she
like
said
that,
they
you know.
call her if
And
they had an
they
issue,
said,
and so
you know, what the fuck? And I said, well, I'm a prepper. This is what I do, you know. And they used to laugh at me, you know. And I remember telling them, hey, you know, are you ever going to buy a gun? Are you ever? Because they do kind of prep, but they don't call themselves preppers. They just have a good stockpile of food just in case, you know, which is a good thing. But at the same time, they're not mentally prepared. And this is a very overlooked prep. You know, you have to prepare your mind.
If you're watching this
You
on a
cannot
restream, you're watching.
be scared
Are you
in a
talking to me?
situation, you know.
can't hear.
When you keep a calm mind, you're able to make, and I've said this
Sorry, you guys,
a bunch of times already, but
I started
you know,
walking
there's
here
a
and
whole
they all
bunch
just
of new
got
people here,
their shields up,
and you know, you have to keep calm. If you don't keep calm, you're not going to make good decisions.
So
Jeanette says, what's your top tip for someone that wants to prep for civil unrest in their own community?
3 Bearcats.
Get your community together and come up with a security plan.
Now, 1
Simple.
MRAD.
Come up
This
with
is the National Guard and
security
police that have been here
positions.
since
Come up with a good plan
curfew.
just in case
It looks
unrest
like they're out of
happens
their
in your
vehicles
street.
now.
You could keep communication between all the different positions, all the different neighbors, all the houses. Dara Bobic says, prepping is learning what your mom and dad already knows. Well,
yeah,
I grew up as a
Motley is
prepper.
my attorney.
I was a prepper before I even knew it.
So they're
Before the term
starting
was
to walk
even
this way,
invented,
which
probably.
I don't know if they're
you
gonna
know?
come.
Jack Lowe says today I installed 2 of the 3 outside cameras. Bro fist, brother.
No, you guys are actually.
Yes.
So apparently there was
That's
some
a good
meeting
thing,
last
man. I like
night.
that.
I wasn't out last night. There was some meeting.
Battleborn
leader-
says
from the-
that
I think
is
it's the
something
People's
people
Revolution
forget to do
Milwaukee.
is get
And
plywood
told
for downstairs
the group-
windows and doors. That's right. You know, this is a very overlooked prep. When you know you want to board up your house if you know unrest is coming. You don't want what happened to the guy in I don't remember if it was Kenosha or that other place where this what is it? Siwawata, whatever, you know. They broke all his windows, all of them. They fucked up his lawn. Doing burnouts with Harleys in front of his house, you know, doing donuts with motorcycles, fucked up his whole lawn, you know, and fucked up his house. You know, I'm surprised they didn't even set it on fire, you know. Going back to Jeanette's question, you want to talk to your community if they're with it, and you want to create surveillance positions on the community. You want to have a security team.
Trying to sue anybody,
you want to have people who already have
the same attorney for the
training
family
and,
of Alvin
and
Cole,
are,
and so the
are
fact that they
proficient
think
with guns
they think
and
I'm an informant.
are able
I'm like saying,
to,
call my attorney,
you know,
who
to
this
take
group
care
knows
if
really
worse
well,
came to worse.
oh, they're coming through the
And
grass.
that gun was definitely ever had to
That
be
way she
used.
can vouch for me. That's
You
what I
know,
meant. I'm not
hope not.
not looking to
But
sue
also
people. I'm just
comms.
looking
You
to
know,
be able
you
to
need
just
to
be
be
left,
able to keep communications. And cell phones
left
are not going
alone.
to do it because with
So
a
they
cell
are in
phone,
the
you're going to
grass.
call from
Well,
here
that
to
is
the other house or from yourself to the other position. No, you want everybody who's in the network to know what's happening. So when you put that call out there, you know,
guys, I'm
hey,
gonna,
listen, position 1, what's your status?
for a second,
You know, what's your 20, Richie or Joe, or you know, what's your 20s? What's happening? I see people in front of your house. I don't know if they're gonna try to light it on fire, you know, but they're approaching and they're approaching quick and they're approaching with bad intentions. I feel, you know, be on the ready, boom, and everybody else could hear that because everybody will be on the same channel on them comms. You know what I'm saying? So you want that. You don't want cell phone or stuff like that, especially if there's a grid down situation. If the light just happens to go, what are you going to do?
confusing. They're telling them to leave the area, but they're also completely
That's right, Battleborn. Neighbors who play together, who train together, play together. That's right. And again, you know, my neighbors, beautiful neighbors, and but they're weak-minded, you know? Some of them are weak-minded. They're not the best people to have around, you know? Especially
So you've got
when the shit hits the
tons of
fan
ACLUs
hard.
here. Oh, here they come
Because
with
right
the
now,
shields.
I mean, I told, as I was saying before, I told one of my neighbors, hey, listen, you know, yeah, I'm a prepper, so you need to stock food and water to the rafters because you
So
don't
guys,
know
I'm
what's
just
happening.
getting ready.
You don't know what's
You
coming.
like my
You don't know if it's
protest
ever
socks
going to come
today?
or if it's ever going to happen. But if it does, you have to be ready. You know, you don't want to be out there, you know, hurting somebody for a can of tuna, you know? And they kind of brushed it off and laughed at me, you know, and called me a nut every once in a while when we got together and stuff like that, you know. But when the first lockdown in New York happened, that first day, I remember it right now, guys. That first fucking day, man. They came and knocked on my door, and they thought I was gonna open the door and be all handy dandy when I had already been self-isolated since February 28th. And I said, what do you want? I answered through the Ring app. I talked to them. I said, what do you want? And she said, what, you're not gonna come out here? I said, hell fucking no. Don't you know we're in lockdown? I don't know what the fuck you got. You know, I mean, like, I don't know what's happening with you. I don't know where the fuck you been at. I know where your husband works, and his job is very potentially, you know, it's not a good job to have in the pandemic.
The girl
you know?
that came up to me earlier.
So
I should.
It's the type of job that had a lot of exposure through the pandemic, you know. So I didn't know what was happening to them.
But
I do care,
I'm just saying,
and if I do have to help you, I will help you with all of my heart.
Honestly.
That being said, I'm not going to allow you to come into my space or hurt me or my family, even if that is unintentionally. You know what I mean? So I stayed back. I kept the door closed, and we talked through the glass. You know?
Be careful.
And one of the first things that this person said to me was, I should have listened to you.
Okay.
I should have bought myself a gun.
It's called the definition.
And my answer to that was, I'm sorry you didn't listen before, but now it's too late. Guns are gone. They're flying off the shelf. And you don't got a pistol permit, obviously. It's going to take months, probably a year, for them to get to you once you apply.
No protesters left. You have the ACLU, you have the media, and you now have... They've made this
the person said, well,
so they're...
if the rioters and the looters come towards this way, I'm really scared. Will you please defend me?
To be fair,
I said,
think that
I'm not going out of my property to go into your
than this
property
as a
to
taxpayer.
defend
this
yourself.
Is a
I'm
lot.
sorry. The only way I would defend yourself is if you're in my property,
I'm just
under my rules.
stating that.
And that's not gonna happen either. I'm very sorry. All I could say is prepare. Try to get yourself a gun. Go right now to see if you could find anything. Don't get picky.
I know
Whatever
that the
you could
protesters
find,
are not
go
here
and
right
get
now,
it
but
and buy it.
usually
And stock
wherever
yourself
they are,
up
these
with food and
vehicles
water.
Are, so I'm gonna,
you know?
I'll move when these vehicles move.
Kitana says, how can people who have been assaulted by BLM/Antifa continue to support Biden? You know, Kitana,
All right.
it goes back to the cheap mentality. You know, this people, they're cheap. They're cheap following
This way.
an idea that is gonna take them into that is gonna take all of us, because not just them. It might just take all of us right into communism, and that's a hill I fucking die on.
I was on the sidewalk, you guys. To be fair.
That's all I'm gonna go. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I digress. Battleborn. They said we were all crazy.
So you have
I
media
still
up-
am laughing
media
at them.
up there,
I
or
got
there.
TP,
I'm not.
and they got handful of shit. It's funny. I'm laughing, guys, but I'm sorry, Battleborn. This is no laughing matter, man. Again, you know, there's been times after this where, you know, just as the pandemic hit and they realized, hey, listen, you know, this motherfucker might have just been fucking on it. You know what I mean? All these people that we call crazy. I believe so, Kitana. Yes. We're seeing it right now. This is not full-blown civil war, but civil unrest usually ends up in civil war. You know, a lot of people have taken a stand on both sides of the fence, you know, where it's either the cops against the people, or you know, and people think it's all against the cops and not the system that's crumbling them down. You know what I'm saying? That's keeping them from there, because law enforcement is only there to that for that same thing, to enforce law. That's all they do. They follow orders. Where do the laws come from? This stupid regulation that a lot of it makes no freaking sense. Where does it come from? From our senators, from our governors, from our mayors, you know, from our federal government. All this regulation comes from them. Doesn't come from law enforcement. Law enforcement is there to do just that, enforce the law. You know. Let's ask the A-ball. Ask the A-ball, Kitana.
For anybody just joining, we are on West North Avenue and Wauwatosa Avenue in front of City Hall. Alvin Cole, 17-year-old, was fatally shot by Officer Joseph Mensa on February 2nd, 2020. They announced this week that they will not be charging the officer. People have been marching and have been protesting. This group tonight has
law enforcement is just there
actually
to
started their
enforce
march
the
at 4
law.
p.m. They marched almost 4 or 5 miles to get
My
to this
Abel says, "Are you
intersection
kidding?"
Where they met up with another group of people that had
I
a
actually
church
believe
service and
these
some
are the very,
speeches.
very early
And
stages of SHTF, and SHTF can be civil war. It can be just civil unrest. It could be natural disaster. It could be anything that creates inconvenience.
And there is a curfew that started at
for
7
any of us,
p.m.
you know, and this is
So,
what we have to prep. We already see the food
about,
shortages.
I would say about 200.
You know, if there's food shortages, why wouldn't you
protesters
stock up on food? I don't understand. Why wouldn't you?
There was nothing No
You know, if
projectiles
you
thrown at
go
the officers.
to
Nothing
Walmart
has
and you see a shelf
occurred.
and you see shelves
Looks like
empty
they have their own camera.
out of toilet paper, out of water, why wouldn't you try to stock up on those things? It's just common sense
They do have their
for
gas
us
masks
to do
on.
that,
This
you
is
know?
a mix of you guys, the sheriff's
And
department,
going back to what I was saying
and the
earlier,
police department.
uh,
I can't tell
you
if
know,
it's
at one point in one of our gatherings around the house, we were all
So,
together with our neighbors and stuff like that, and one of the neighbors
the
said,
National Guard has
"Oh,
now
I don't
is
have
now
to
in
worry.
the grass of the middle
Um,
school,
You know, I know you're a prepper, so I know I'm good."
and you can see over
I
here
said, "No, you're not,
they're bringing
because you don't
forward
prep.
the
Oh, but you
National
do.
Guard
So when
closer.
the
You've got
shit
1,
hits the
2, 3,
fan,
4, 5, 7
I know where I'm coming."
Hummers on the other side of the street, 2 right
And
here.
my answer to that was,
Let's see.
my answer to that was, if you don't prep now,
So
don't expect somebody else to come to your rescue when you didn't care about it, you know? You can't expect for somebody else to come to your rescue and help you out when you're not doing anything to help that person prep.
So they've come.
You know, you're not spending no money. You're not giving
So
them
that-
any help at all to prep. You know, even if it's, hey, come and help me with my land. Come and help me prep my land.
Because
And
the
I will
one
definitely share my crops with you.
lone
I have no
protester
problem
is
with that.
behind me
You
on
know?
the sidewalk.
Help me
There is a
keep both of
curfew
us
that
fed.
Started at 7 p.m. tonight.
This is what
They
I told him,
declared
just
this
like
an
that.
unlawful assembly
But
due
if
to
you
the
don't do
curfew.
anything to help me out and prep with me,
If you're
how
just
do you
joining,
expect
there's no,
me
like, police
to come out to
line
your
or
rescue
projectile
when the shit hits
thrown.
the
It's,
fan if
it was declared an
I'm gonna be
unlawful
worried about
assembly
myself, my family, and my property?
earlier due to
Fuck that.
curfew.
If you don't think you know, if
And
you
my
don't take it
mods could
seriously now,
timestamp when things like that
when
happen,
it do
when they
get
declare the
serious,
unlawful assembly, 'cause I
don't
almost
think
just
that
told
the
you how
person who
long ago
takes
it
it
was,
serious
but now I can't
is
remember if that
going
was
to
10
come to
minutes
your
ago or an
help
hour
or
ago.
to your aid.
Losing track.
You know?
So.
Not happening, dude. Not happening. I agree, Kitana. Kitana says police officers that enforce unconstitutional laws are the dangerous people. I totally agree with that. And I had a rant video about a month ago
You got the AC
where
right there.
I said just that, you know.
She's almost lost
Those
her
of you
voice.
LEOs, I got
fired
a
up.
lot of LEO friends, you know, very good friends who I care for, who are preppers, who know what's going on within the system,
my biggest
you
thing
know,
that I'm worried
because
about
they're
right now
they're
is
inside
my-
the circle,
Right. Do you guys have
living
a
it,
car?
and
If this
there is
disperses,
a
like,
lot
find
of
the
police
protesters, are you
officers
driving
that
there?
just
have an
look
extra
for the
seat?
excuse to enforce any type of law on you, just so they could feel good about it,
Okay,
just so they
guys.
could, you
I'm not
know,
gonna miss anything.
pop their chest out. And even though I don't agree with defund the police, I do believe that there is some change to be made, because these are just basically ignorant people who have a big ego. That's all it is. You know, in New York City, you could become a cop with 40 credits of college. It doesn't matter what it is. You know, you could go to gym. What's happening here? They jumped on top of them. Okay. All right. So you could go to gym
This is,
and get 40 credits of gym.
Footage of
You could get 40 credits on art, music, philosophy. You know, talk about
You guys,
poems all
this
day,
is in,
and they will allow you to take the
North
test
Avenue and 76th.
and become a cop. I don't think that's correct. I do not think that's correct. You need to know and learn how to interpret law. You need to be a human being first and look at the overall picture, at the situation, at what's going down and make the right decision. You know, if one of your brothers is committing a crime,
Thanks, Marcus. All right.
don't let him turn you into accessory after the fact. Because if your brother wants to make you accessory after the fact, he's not your fucking brother. He's a piece of shit. You know? And those of you who think that because of blowing somebody up or putting them out there on the spot for engaging in criminal activity as law enforcement is called a rat, you're also a piece of shit. And if your captain sends you to try to enforce any unconstitutional laws, you know, remember that your oath was to the Constitution of this great country, not to your captain, who is trying to make somebody else on top of him happy. Kitana says non-preppers depending on preppers are the same people supporting the welfare state. Battleborn says police do what they are told. Sheriff are appointed and rule over the local law enforcement.
Milwaukee, where
Kitana says again, just because you are told to do something wrong doesn't mean you're supposed to do it. Correct. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. You know, if your captain sends you out to try to enforce unconstitutional laws, you should stand against it. You should say, I'm not going to enforce that. Or even if you just keep quiet and say, hey, whatever, okay, yeah, I'll do it. You know, I got a philosophy, and I follow this philosophy a lot. You know, I listen to what I'm told, I agree with what I'm told, and then I just go and do whatever the fuck I want. It's just how I live. You know, you could just say, yeah, sure. You know, you don't have to enforce the law if you don't want to. Not if you don't want to, if you believe it's unconstitutional. You gotta have a reason not to enforce the law also, of course.
At the very beginning of my live, I got to speak with one of
it's the politicians who are making these laws.
Jay Anderson, who was killed
oh wow, okay, so I lost I guess I lost a couple viewers because of those last statements.
The findings that came back in that was that it was not a reasonable and justified shooting. He was shot 5 times in the head and once in the neck, and had he been relieved of duty back then, you know, Alvin Cole's family is saying that Alvin Cole would still be here today. So
guys, smash that thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever tickles your pickle, guys. You know,
the reason why I'm still standing here, you guys,
those trolls,
cheers, to join the protesters,
I'm about to wind down the stream because I'm already tired.
Right here,
and
are gonna go where
go
the
to sleep.
protesters are. So
I gotta wake up early tomorrow too.
If they're still here,
even though it's Sunday, I don't get to sleep much. So if any of you have any questions, guys, any other questions, let me know. If I could answer, if I could redirect you to a good channel that has a lot of info, you know. Share the channel, guys. Share the channel, share it with your friends. Let's get all in the preparedness wagon. You know, the more prepared people out there, the less looters, the less marauders, the less rioters, you know, the less that all of this shit is going to be happening. You know what I mean? At this point, with the civil unrest and all of this shit going on.
I don't want to comment on that. That's why.
Thank you,
Roadfist. He is going to be relieved from the force, if not has been already.
You know, at this point, economical collapse might just be inevitable. Really,
This person's
inevitable.
probably like, oh, I was just
So
trying to
let's start learning how to grow our own food.
home
Let's
for
start
my
learning how to
vacation.
do our own stuff by ourselves.
All right.
So we don't have to depend on this crumbling system, you know? This is that town in Wisconsin.
Can some of my mods, can we please
it's
check
got a
the other,
weird ass name.
there's other
Let me
live
see if
feeds
I can
up
find it.
that have
Oh,
a location.
wow,
I just wanna make sure I'm
Watosa.
not
This
missing
stream
anything.
is katie.live on Facebook. So go and watch her when I get off. You know, if you guys
Oh my
still want to
goodness.
watch.
Can we please stop pinning that though?
Yeah, there's no. It's been winding down, which is good. You know, it's a good sign that stuff is winding down. But just because it's winding down on the streams, doesn't mean that shit is not happening out there. Let's keep an open mind about that. You know, and let's keep a very open eye and be very we need to have situational awareness. You know, where we at, where we going, and what we're trying to do. Always have a plan B, guys. Always have a plan B, a plan C, a plan D. You know. Leave in the comments what kind of videos you want to watch.
Interrupted,
you know, what kind of prepping videos you want to watch.
Fix one thing. Hold on.
I still haven't had much chance, but if I put something out there, maybe it's not going to be of interest to you guys, or it's not going to be of any use for a lot of you guys now. You know what I mean? Do I make any sense? I want to make videos that are going to be informative and are going to be useful for the people, for my viewers, for my subs coming into the channel, for newer preppers, you know, who have no clue where to start. You know, start with your 10 C's. Google the 10 C's of survival, and you will see them right then and there, right in front of your eyes. Cutting tool, combustion, cover, cotton bandana, and cordage. You know, those are the main 5 C's of survivalism. You know, cutting tool, big one. Combustion, big one. Cordage, cover, meaning a shelter, and cotton bandana. You know, a cotton bandana could literally save your life, guys. Believe it or not. Yeah, it's actually 2:16 in the morning over here where I'm at. So yeah, guys, I mean, let's just keep an open mind and prepare. That's about all I could keep saying, and I'm gonna keep saying it, you know. And all of this fear mongering,
we are in
is just a way to open up your eyes to see the world for what it is right now, you know, because we're living literally unprecedented times. We're going through what not our parents, not our grandparents, probably our great grandparents went through something similar to this, which was the pandemic.
And we're kind of just
in
waiting
1917.
to see what their next
But they definitely
response is, since they haven't
have not gone
left this
through
location
this type
yet.
of unrest. And whoever wants
We're
to
also kind of standing by.
thank you, Battleborn. Please
You've got
subscribe
more
to the
National
channel,
Guard
man.
in this parking lot here.
And you know, and let's put this out there. Let's share all this knowledge. I'm gonna be making a cool video.
So you have
please, guys,
Winnebago
go
County
to
is here. You've
go
got
to Twitch
police
and
rescue,
follow
police
me on
rescue.
Twitch, because that's the only place I could live stream
And,
from my
so it
mobile
looks like
device. And I'm going to make a
Thank you for
video
the donation.
hopefully next week,
So it looks like they're getting ready to
camping
leave,
out,
which means we're gonna get
camping
ready to
out in
leave.
my backyard where I have bears, deer, coyotes, and probably wolves. I think I heard a wolf earlier, you know. Yeah, so I'll be camping out in my backyard out there just like that, you know what I mean? And I do want to stream it as much as I can, but I could only stream from my mobile on Twitch. So go to Twitch, upstate_prepper, and follow me on Twitch, guys.
This is
So you could see, that video, and I'm also going to be making a watch party, so we could watch some prepper movies, talk about them, and talk about how they're approaching survivalism. All right, rocket stove. As a matter of fact, I got you a nice, cheap rocket stove video that could save your freaking life, dude. I will make that.
Not sure
definitely.
how they're using them, but
I have like 5 of them. I could probably go to my garage
actually
and show you one right
the
now.
police.
But I'm just gonna wind down the stream and actually make that video. It's gonna be probably a quick video because it's so easy to make. Guys, my 8-year-old made the stove with me, and he actually did it himself. You know, that's how easy it is for this stove to be made, and it takes about $2.
So,
you know, to make. So yeah. Also, I could I'll show you the one that I have on my backyard, which is made out of cinder blocks. It's a nice rocket stove made out of cinder blocks that I just have there, and I don't even use it, but there might just be a time where I will need it. That's why it's there for, you know? So
I thought they were
that being
to use
said,
them
guys,
as, like,
homemade versus store-bought. I have no rocket stoves that are bought in store. I have none of that. All I have is the little, you know, the little pocket stove that you attach to the canister.
Oh, here come.
And I think it's called jet stove or something like that. It's for camping. It's like ultralight stuff, you know. I bought it when I was like really into like the ultralight hiking and stuff like that. And that's about the only one I have. But everything else that I used it a couple of times, and that was it. Everything else that I use is like, I use a lot that rocket stove that I told you about. It takes probably $1.50 to $2 to be made, literally, you know. And yeah. So I'll do that. I'll probably put out that other jet stove as I'm making the other one. I'll make a quick video about that. I do have a propane barbecue, and I do have a charcoal barbecue. I have both. I have both barbecues in my property, and I also know how to make charcoal. But this stove is something that you could just throw in your backpack and you're good. And it uses so many different fuels. You could use kerosene, you could use
you guys, if you're watching this on
benzene,
a restream,
you
you're
could
watching
use
natural
that natural liquid gas.
On
you
Facebook
could
right
use,
now, but you can go to
you could use gasoline, you could use diesel, you could use alcohol.
All the links to follow.
I mean, you could use basically any type of flammable.
Wait, sorry, there's only one Greyhound there, you guys, and
so
then a U-Haul truck
I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna like it. So I guess that's gonna be my first video when I do have a chance. Because remember, guys, I am doing the things. I'm doing the freaking things right now, you know. And I don't want this whole YouTube thing to take away from my prepping, you know. I want to be able to do it while I prep, you know what I mean? So with that being said,
I don't think
guys,
it's over, you guys. I think that it's just
let me go full screen here.
Regrouping, and then
you guys
we will be going there.
see the background? That's
Jeff,
what we all about, you know. You see the hazmat suit, you see the body armor back there, you see my ARs, you know. This is what we do. We prep, guys. You know what I'm saying? So those of you brand new preppers, stick with me. I will be having content. Just give me the time to start building up my library, because I also want to bring you good content,
all of the
good quality content. You know, I just don't want to bring you, you know, some information with the worst freaking, you know, production ever. You know, I want to bring you good production that's going to not only inform you, but keep you entertained, you know? So with that being said, guys, upstate prepper.